the edition ayense musankwa na modeba na fe echechere adwen de efa ho emu na no mpanimfo bi ewura ha yebemo mo kwan na de mposo mo de tudwa bia so omo de ato edwa na questions no eba na discussions ne kwan ya befa so be answer mo questions na adwen chechere fa mo questions no ni na de fefem kakra de amamo na de amanfo de eba obi ewa adwenkyere bi fa obi question ho a eno so kwan da ho obetimi de afaso abrey kopim se donko bebo na ya pegi mu ma breaking news abidafo enso aba betrase Friday edition of Midfield Action eno eyense musanko a odimi di fa video enso abrey 0244 263902 0244 263902 eno a video line which we do in semusano afaso abrey do beso kabia ana wa mano ayintintiem amaye yebe show ni nyina na mpanifo bi so di nsem kakra atudwa ni nyina no ese city de omo aka na inuza do no ano efa Pooley ani wo no se edin sachira pi ya hwe ni mu se edi beba Ghana football mu discussions ni ade ani enim se adodo no ano edi ebeba 0551599933 0551599933 and any WhatsApp line and so to me the messages no faso prayer intentem maminko eye Montana de Tony nafi on fama no nsem kakra emreye may you afidi mfam free akra donko na breaking news and so atwaso Tony
Godfather, good morning.
Good morning. Let's say
nyame adom ene de ye papa
okay
ima ya birthday eye brutal
and then my birthday Mrs. Cassie Mrs. Cassie birthday wow Mrs. wow Eunice appear Boaten and then your birthday yankani can say but ampa nko ponko so onshira wate na wabada ya wo edima obia titiri omo ni bie yen kan say mami ya kan say
hoye
o man mu bia ni wa onko enko ya do ye nyakopon hira na oma oyokoduro oma ahoden say djuma na odi ahye wonsa o ye no nyakopon onhira oma ahoden na mre nyina no nyabi na mobro afuizo na dum womo nyami hira wate happy birthday one and only Mrs. Eunice appear Boaten you are saying so I only
pepe
and Mrs. Wedie I am so usiesi
yenkasapi
you are
yenkasapi
happy birthday Mrs. Kessben
amayantin nkanyesa
yes
onumupeti yenka
we my we nyame na meka o manese se wa ama omo anti wonka o beti omo nka
sa pepe
na nso no beti nka na fidi so okay
yanso ya bese
tujani yoko
obi beti no wasew nti de bia kwaso am fidi no na ha yenim se de bia da ha dem se free sam record die men so shekura na edem am fa wase
zevo me ko fie ho na o shia me do na no ha do peso be bia ma posu chucha me ma posu chucha chucha na peso do peso di ko bia fo ko ye ma posu Maya, happy birthday. We love you so much.
We are so proud of you.
Okay. Tony.
Godfather na ke enso na your questions me bi bisa no.
Ke asem so ka so kofa ba ha me so. Maya birthday na edi. Oh. Sa. Ko fa ke asem ba be dimre ni nyina. So.
Oh, nesam no do so.
Yeah, so.
Enra na. Osifom. Nanka na ye pe Abby's kitchen.
Na wo yes on sa fa duane ma bi o me so.
O me bona baso keke.
Okay.
Ya baso body DJ K why ni nyina.
Na me anka sa nam no. Yo Kotoko. I'm doing the bread office so me first time ka say tilapia tiu. So ni je ko pa. Sana je tilapia.
Yeah, we nanka. Nanka we dey be ko wu.
Obi abon enyo. Na who did who say? Enyo na boy DJ K. Tonio. Kofu abo mu nyo. Omo mbo nyo no kra ni di who say?
Omo nsa ho kwan say.
Tonio.
Me da CP Godfather. And then fiada ye metifo.
Busa say number ya but we has a salty kakra nyet tilapia. Omo super cool. Super kuti no the two kwaso brother. Rienko.
Ye kwamo no ne ahwensem a ACC ankofo ekroso ye ba say afri Italy Coppa Italia and a quarter-final game eba so Emma Fiorentina at the Inter Milan woto e come and Inter e consider against Fiorentina then Moise Kean he was simply on fire goals a pure free mumi and sano onon kwa ehye emumi nti all the goals a pure free and a game no mo and our Kessben so Moise Kean say Fiorentina ayenam a great service pa oma boano the currently say eba form no omo ana ekita nto gidi pass obe repay them obeti omoka e wo gidi a omanya e wo no nso emu na coach edema Inter Milan Simone Inzaghi e kiremu a enra na omo sefata pass omo edi ncho because in every aspect of the game na Fiorentina na omo eye better nti enra credit no one fam mo bibiara straight away or the ma a year Fiorentina or a club into way any match your course so and in some man and penny for and so Eri Atuja and then Juventus and Como airball every Italian Serie A na Juve squad omo enemu ye Thiago Motta onemu 22-man squad na or the new players omo form second round ebi mudin abepie mu enti and Lloyd Kelly omo foreigner from Newcastle United and Lloyd available for selection coach Thiago Motta edenaka match day squad ho obetimi ameki ne debut ade ama Juventus omo football club João Felix Chelsea player Obolon ede ama AC Milan on his debut of free bench share goal Emma AC Milan omo winning by 4 goals to nothing na AC for no beyond the loan deal after 5 months no omo say omo for João Felix permanently now him say boy no a man fan shem say obligation and an option to buy enti just say AC Milan João Felix omo ne Chelsea transfer sinkonya and negotiating nyenso yet say AC timi bomodin etua something around 52 million euros said the Chelsea look for a bond from Atletico na omo and Samuel Kwambeton João Felix at the Amman AC Milan omo football club no and then you okwa Germany and Bundesliga game Herbal in the Bundesliga Bayern Munich omo ene Werder Bremen and Asia good news and said Leon Goretzka is back name enra according to Build almost Leroy Sani and Sergio Gnabry na omo yarintin omo entimi Anthony Vincent Kompany coach Edma Bayern Munich when him said next week Bayern Munich ball a year playoff in the Champions League against Celtic or senior hompo and a match ya over the net against Bremen Hong Kong and the concentration and so after this game now against Celtic omo match omo ball in the playoff now Werder Bremen players and officials and so ejitum pass Bremen Americanness a counter attack and until Bremen omo Midfield Romano ejutum passa sa counter attack Bayern Munich omo weakness no on metimi capitalize na omatie so machi na omo Bayern Munich omo enso passa na Bayern Munich omo directors especially Mr. Herbal ejutum passa Bayern Munich this year omo consider goals pa omachi ho eninu papa Vincent Kompany coach no on trial gamer Bayern Munich impo winning no aya omo consider more last week omo ne Horsen Kiel Bayern Munich share 4-3 omo share 4 clear goals now so omo consider miensa on gin the cross ano ebetimi aboa oko share club wo wantimi anhye mo a sa club na hye wa wo untimi enkepu a clean sheet eden ya wo din kugo na ebe fenti Bayern Munich omo ye worried wo goals awdo this year omo enso consider nyame adomo china and Madrid derby no so Real Madrid host you Atletico Madrid Fede Valverde born the game number 200 edema Madrid last week na ojitum power say Madrid derby no game humpa omo rivals and airball na also winning the derby would be very special because a game every player ebe say obo ede ema either Atletico Madrid or Real Madrid na omo wini a eye big step La Liga no omo enso ebetimi agenti some person omo gile grade a ene ochina match no kwan bia so also mo enso etimi edin kunim yenko eye Juve so eye Luka Toni eye former striker ema Juventus or say Dusan Vlahovic and then Randa Kolomwani coach Thiago Motta obetimi abosa 2 players no e dia bomwa brand ensu kwan bia when we say coach no rotate Randa Kolomwani ono ba second half of the league no ono ana start all the games or buy all ball na according to Luka Toni no or say coach no bibie no si kwan so obebom mienu abom because Kolomwani no obetimi abie mu wo wing so na or the ball na eba enti or advise coach no say on started Randa Kolomwani na fe onfa Dusan Vlahovic enso entimi enter to yenko Spain eno da Copa del Rey one match Barcelona etwa Valencia El Mestalla koshom kanum papa bi ema Valencia entimi antin 2 games Barca she Valencia 12-1 Ulim say last week ya La Liga womo ehye Valencia 7-1 and Sana Barca to asokoshe Alaves by a goal to 0 and enwa in the Copa del Rey said oh here our Kessben son omo echi Valencia ehye omo 5 Ferran Torres ono ehye eko eno esa obo hat-trick Femi Lopez and then Lamine Yamal at the bako and so ed eso so until Copa del Rey Wednesday on the 12th of February and our draw no Basso Atletico Madrid Real Madrid, Barcelona, and also Sociedad semi-finals in the first leg games Basso either 25th, 26th or 27th of February. Now return legs na kwakoye 1st, 2nd or 3rd of April. When I draw Basso any data omo ebetimi sia kan Hansel Flick Barca manager was in the nyaje performance and Barca exhibiti obra omo share kanum ema Valencia omo entimi anti Barca coach no after the match wey any nsema or the tuja.
Now it's important because we have tough weeks, months to the end of the season, and now it's important that everyone show his best, shows how good he is, and this helps us a lot, and I'm really happy for this player who came in and also score goals and played really good. So again, I'm also happy. I'm happy. Same like the match
against. Coach say, "Oh, you're full of praise. Oh, you're so happy." And the Emma players in performance and that among Edan the Carlo Ancelotti. So far, player back who impressing the most, Brahim Diaz. When they say Brahim Diaz, in Pempi unstarted. Yeah, so every single opportunity be or the Emma Brahim no or take advantage on your player or the bench or be cause a problem. Do say if you bench about more or less or be a game changer. And the coach said, boy, the attitude alone, your players be a while. Or much the pass despite the names Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vinicius, also enemy ball nebo. Etika onemu squad no man start here. Omotena bencha na omo bomo hene Nenso Brahim ontesa Amakalo Ancelotti nani agin ho ye papa. Obeka Joseph Font onen Van Dijk eboye e was Southampton onim ye papa. Joseph Font echire mu a ope a defender onim ball nebo na obesutu Real Madrid omo profile na dia and Van Dijk enti Joseph Font and I recommend Van Dijk the ama Real Madrid say I'm a defender pa obetimi abom for next season dia and no Van Dijk nanso Madrid omo interest omo I Arsenal defender William Saliba ono ene Madrid omo priority about center back Arsenal fonso decided say boy no omo Anton ne ochna and so account William Saliba Madrid no nanso Arsenal force omotona enye debiada yentoa so e wo Javier Tebas La Liga president watiti bi pa e di ama Madrid na also Real Madrid sebi omo eluso o madwene na enyema nanse omo demand no ayana ehu pa omo aye former complex akoma La Liga so omo pay audios the see all room Real Madrid Mbappe tackle no na omo sanya kan enra officially omo after meeting all the clubs ekoye Madrid anko ama La Liga clubs ne pese ye twa Madrid asompa Javier Tebas Madrid omo elusu omo adwene yenko England Liverpool enra eshe 4 Emma Tottenham Hotspur omo entimi anti nemu first leg no na Spurs ashe kabakwa Liverpool entimi anti nti oka both legs ne eboma Liverpool are qualified a year 4-1 on aggregate in Tiano Cody Gakpo or no and a share first penalty by Mo Salah Okojino 1 year and from Sobia and a Salah at the Bono and so at net into Dominic Sobos Tamuniano Eyuamodian and so from Van Dijk ever share 4th goal. Now Van Dijk captain Emma Liverpool on any lady or more Emma on Newcastle Wembley Carbaca fan and Makwa Kobo. It be South Van Dijk say and I game who say almost say come Wembley day and I all can edit actual fans no capito I respond they say.
Everyone has to contribute in scoring goals, and I think the way we scored the goals today, I think it was important. It was nice. We go back to Wembley, where we face a very intense Newcastle. So when the time is there, you prepare well, and we're looking forward to it.
And whatever happens, you get to go back to Wembley with this Liverpool team for another final.
Yeah, and I will lead the boys in the best possible way. I'm always proud to be leading out the boys, but these occasions obviously are special, and really looking forward to it.
Are you always proud? Sabebo captain Amban, LED Liverpool team no. I'm call Wembley. Another cup final. I'm bet me Jana Newcastle cup final such a point. Almost one year break pass a trophy way. Bet me Aje Jamie Carragher. A pandit say former England and Liverpool defender. Was a Tottenham Hotspur. Me a dapper for power. Almost every big game. You are sure to say a match no winning. Ebelusu have pass say all the big games Spurs. Winning. Moment sama Jamie Carragher at the Tuja.
Spurs team, it just they never shock you. They never do something out of the ordinary. I'm trying to think the last big game they won, and I'd probably have to go back to that Ajax game in the semi-final of the Champions League. And I was in the stadium that night, and I don't want to take nothing away from Tottenham. They're very lucky. They got battered for most of the game. A bit of a freak. I think they got 2 goals in the last minute. But whenever they go into a big game as a football club, no one ever believes they're going to win. And that's not me as a Liverpool fan. Those Tottenham fans there tonight, not one of them will have believed that they'd have gone home and they'd be going to Wembley. They just won't. Look at those 3 midfield players today. I thought they were at
Jamie Carragher and Herbal coach Angie Postecoglou or Bonachi pass a big game sneaking now. Before sir, I'm a match betting I predict say Dan Spurs. I'm winning penny and pass. I match no. I'm intimate Enra another test case. Liverpool let's trash them by 4 goals to nothing. Now when we say Oko Arsenal, Oko Chelsea team ni mo omo department a week pa the goalkeeping department because Robert Sanchez known any other player and now committed more errors leading to goal. In Europe, on top 5 leagues, no, excellent goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. And then form so on 5 occasions, and why mistakes are leading to goal. I'm at Chelsea on in one way or the other, or more elusive points are now on penalty. Chelsea next year, this a more target, Kessben passer. Eddie a renowned goalkeeper and so backup and so I'm gonna call alone so extremely fantastic job Bournemouth a football club and then English FA Cup Leicester City Old Trafford any Man United and Ruben Amorim you be say United markets so only 2 players and more former Patrick Drogo and Heaven only 2 additions Ruben Amorim actually middle of the season more signings.
What I feel is that the club is taking its time, and we know the urgency of the moment of the team. Everybody here don't want to make the same mistakes that we did in the past. So we have to improve the players that we have and to win some games, and then in the summer we will see. But like I said, we are being really careful with the wheel transfers because we did some mistakes in the past. No, I think it's
Man United. I am from so in the past. Insta some improve players or no. Now I'm a market. I go for players na performance. Asanso a drop into and I'm here more signings during the middle of the season. Season by the year no man says for now the improve players out do nearly try to UEFA. I discussion, somebody remove extra time every the knockout phase of the UEFA Champions League from 2027. Now, it's a Champions League, no. Obo, na say a year draw. Na ehumbe here, say be extra time na ko winner na. Be twem na straight away after games no. Na do penalty kicks na fi winner no. Etimi edit them. Where your discussions are UEFA form and so award winner Adwuma. Kofo cross nsem no. Aha, any this.
Okay. Okay, yemfa NC ha montan de ton ye hwe miki babia ye hunu afi ne ye hu babia na owo o ya de aba o ya de o peke yi bia basisi ya no de
so twa no abasisi ye wonche
mfuni ni nyina abeda di ha sisi ye amika sei abi owo no aba beto edwa ye program no ono no eti baby a o chile ba ne hu nyina hu nsem ebeba later information amegada na Tony say me dey be a chiro wa ha na fe uhu de eko so kwa miki so yes Samuel Dubuachi and omo baby and omo chile pa so
nipa nye
yeah tia yeah juma
yenye juma no
all right abi betrasi ai betrasi na nyedua abi netisei bibia boko
erade Adwuma
nyangopo ase nyedua yeni nkomo kakra na fi yanto adwumade no eso abi na odwuma wo ye ho akatua na wo dress ya na dress no akazika de free baby Minyeso wo de yankwe minyeso kra na space ngwa ese akatua se kwa ditua yankwe
okay I say for any other for Nyedua Herbal Center emre eni emre no ba betwetwe nkomo afa wapom den ehom me se afiwe ye moto ayedenam eyese mapomuden wo se mapomuden hu hia me mapomuden no wo se mapomuden esomepo no kresa wapomuden ebesomobo a ejina wa wo so se wapomuden be hia wa ejina wa wo so ekwan a wo be fa so wo be siesie wo ho ekwan a wo be fa so wo be hwe wapomuden eso eyie esanse eniama yede ba me yapomden ehia ye na asom ye bo no me patro ni nyina egu pharmacy shop eye Nyedua Herbal mixture Nyedua MF mixture ena Nyedua MF capsules ni nyina eye habama nua hini ene yakeka aboma yede aye enroi na esanse habama eye ade a etu yade ase no mame ma se ubisa wo nana panyi bia na se panyi bi owo ufia obeka cho se habama ene ade a uma ne di o mapom den so ene mukan ane na ehya se free kanet tete enfiem pepe ane ena omo hya se eyuzu habama eno na ne ye hye ne dudo ye benum bi na omo secret ene se no omo ntwan enyare ansa no makwa hwe habama chira kwa na se omakwa akwasa dodo ni bianom anaso omakwa akopunu omu ho debi dan da ono omu ye omu ho adresan so omu nim se yade de ne nam frama mu omu pen so kra na yade anya common kra no na omu so omu apom din so eye na na ide me no mienu ame no mienu nya pagya yiti na yade ne nam wiem etwan ye yadua ne ebedie yade namu yensu ayenom yade enamu empo ye frama ye ho me kra na yade enamu ena ye tu apom din ajeje mu afi de ye se by hook or crook ya apom din begina ne naso ya apom din besi ebesipina esita ni nyina ene se yede ye ho bebo Nyedua Herbal Center adwuma ko no me patro Nyedua eye edronti no gi doctor number no na me ka bibi na se wante ase anasa se bibi ye wadwen tanta e wo me kasa eho a wo be pesa wo be treche wo ha obi mu edi atre doctor anasa wo be frɛ doctor no obisa question aginche mu obru me de yi eso ye number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye Nyedua Herbal Center yendi nkomo emfa Nyedua MF mixture ena ne capsules ehun edro ye woni nsuo ene woni topaye sa wo pani nsuo na wato open topaye na wato na obenya bia to ba bia ton edro bia eye pharmacy shop chemical shop and a herbal shop me patro okone e ka cho say oh Nyedua Herbal mixture Nyedua MF mixture na sa ne capsules no asa nemom edro foforo ma eye adwuma to sanya Nyedua mento me na fo patro so ko wanim e ma ye mfa so kwa enda no achencha na ne sika pe e ho ayeden mese woni pa bia ro tie mi anase o hwe me ese okona wanya bia onfre ye number no ne nsa so nkyere no baby foforo okwa obenya bi ato wana wapen dodo atu so emfa na ni enchemu ewo Misty Herbal ewo imrom Danny Herbal ewo imrom KNG ewo imrom afi atonso Monaco Junction okwa obenya Nyedua enro ni bibia ato me patro yentinsi kwa no emwe nyadua MF mixture na sa ne capsules no sa de meka say woni nsuo ene ye woni topaye no sa wo pani nsuo na wato open ne topaye na wato nyadua MF mixture na sa ne capsules no me pacho eye for general well-being me tro mu se eye for apomuden edro we eye edro ye no ma ya apomuden ejina ne naso edro we eye edro ye no ma ya apomuden ekonkan se wo tiem na sa wo pese wo apomuden ejina ne naso wo pese wo apomuden ekonkan edia ene edro wo sa wonom nyadua MF mixture na sa ne capsules ena yare ba emonkaye yare tetara haban so na yade nso din kan hinsa wo nipaduam ansa na pio yi nipadua no ani enu se wo tie me na se bia ohun no do ohun oden wotimi di akonia ba enu nkyere se wo nyare medofo wo yeti asefo nko ade chimato bebe nipadua ne mu yare ni be hinta wo nipadua ne mu a eda anka wo hia wo ho oden se wo de be ye bibi no na baba kan wato honom medofo mesrew woni abusua ni ti wankwa abusua na ebuada enu nte so mo apomdin ehu ehia dan da me pache dro wo sa wonom eye nyadua MF mixture na sa ne capsules enche ma ne ye ansa no aka se me hu ye anka ma yare no ento nhyɛ so ansa no akɔkɔpɛ anopomasibre medofo obi benya wa na efi yare ama me ne wansiri nyina efi yare medofo yi woni so ade nyu nyina to obetwa eye yare entia mesrew se ya pomuten no ye bema na som yebo se de ehu se me phone yi se de light yi ye nti dan da me charger ka me ho ba bia me ko bia me charger bom te se man breezer me dru ba bi na se light e wo ho ma na ma charge se de ba ya me phone enum no sans na ma wapom de ensom mo bo se wudidi nko ade chemato ebebem enu ti edru ye nipadua no zoom lion a eye nyadua MF mixture na se ne capsules no wo de bra perfume bia free nipadua nim am wapom de egina ne naso ankasa ye de she nipadua no nkomo no eden immune booster kase papa edru enie nyadua MF mixture na sa ne capsules dan da odi boost immune system na ema immune system no enya ahoden ekoboa wo ekotia yade bia pese ba nipadua no emu empo yade bia enya akonya abowura nipadua nim no se ukenya immune system na onya ahoden ede yi yade ni na free nipadua nim ema onya ofa wodie enamiti mehwene mensa menfe ekire se wo nipadua no nkomo na ahoden no ekofom enu ti yade dodo na enya akonya ba beta nipadua nim yade ba ko eba tipa ye ba de be che no afra ye funu yade ade be che no afra akofra yade we ade be che no akofra yade we ekire se nipadua no nkomo na ahoden no ekofom immune system no dan da ejina kuno dan da ejina honom se ebo ho ban afri yade ho no nipa bia dan da oye adwuma bia ebre eka ho ade bia dan da eye adwuma bia ebre empo kakra ye dade me kire machine kra no eye adwuma kakra ye se ehiti yen fancy honom na ye miesu na njo yen fa ensuo engum na aso nipadua enu ti immune system na ye adwuma na ho de no ekofom ejina wo me ne wo mienu eso se ye be hye ne den na dro ba ko pe ne betimi di ahye nipadua no nkomwa no eden edro no eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules me pacho ti edi ne ye ema me eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules eye nyadua dua eye dro dua sa yare dua ma pomde mapa na dua enso to yare ase me se ye nananom benya ahoden a na ye dua ye nananom benyina cha ahoden mu a na ye dua ye nananom sabi twedi ampoto o mo nsafre wo mo na mo bekọ no bokwa na ye dua esanse na o ma ahoden nyina ejina habama so o mo di twedi ampo anu masam no o mo di o manamo etutu nachi esanse se de twedi ampo se ye ni nua na ba no na ye fa na haba no ensa yare no atoso de no mo di ye aduane na haban no so no mo di ahyedudo ye bepunu bi ye betua ye besa ye beso ye posa bi wo so me de adware na sedanka awrade se wona wafa nyadua MF mixture na se ne capsule se omunso omonom omoduane omudie no omokra na edi aduro no ho adanse we ne be fra doctor obi ne koto obi no ka cha me se me nkoto bi che se ye de na e be ka no radio no so kra de omatio nanso ankofo adanse na omode ba no e no mu gina so akwa akoto na dane da danse so eba no eye na edimo de ye kra ye nim se dro ne timi eye obi timi for se doctor enye no nti na me koto edro no na so me nom edro no sa oha no eko obi se okoto edro no for malaria nyadua herbal mixture okoto edro for malaria no oye obi a ena wo ye ne den pa afei de na otimi da otimi da bokwanya se bia bono se wanom edro bia am na buru so oda na de pabichi no so wasori ahoden soronko emu but for pa what one more try de aka wo ada ne da waye sabio ene ochena ene meto ene meye ochena meye mfa nkasem yade ba emonkaye medofo mesrew ene owo titare haban so ma wapomden ensomobo ma wapomden ehiaw edre wo se wonom eye nyadua MF mixture and nasa ne capsules menua ba so obeye obesima bema so begina na so te se bema ohun so beye du na obetimi ase odofo nyinsan ya wadra wo hia eye nyadua MF mixture nasa ne capsules oba siesie ho yankopon ya aduma na wotwe se ne ye me yase nye me na me ba ha na wotwe se ne eye Valentine's Day adofo da oba wo ye main meter anasa wo ye side switch mesro ni nyina begina ho siesie eso eno ti sabre ya kotonye dua MF mixture nasa ne capsules ne nonom na ntwen carbon ensuboni bia firi wa himfio no ni nyina kwa wiese be hye ni padua no komo no eden say immune system no wa hoden a esiesie o ma wo ye obesima mese ema omu ye de etesa abele na adofo gina omu tesa abele ada aba ma ye ntafro tesa lewa ne emo ye num se tototo edru ebebo eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules bema ma honya den etesa bareka sen chachara so be na na so te say rock of ages dia na ma ya tweno de eti atono ne ada o dia wadro wo hia eye nyadua MF mixture anasa ne capsules anamo bia ko wie wa boboa ano aha na me de obesie any doctor ncheche enkomo bisa question na chinche mo promi de eso me se wa pomuden enhihia ma wa pomuden ensomobo fre doctor say sie ne bisa question esan se me no aso me ntimi mpem enkomanim aha na me de obesie ya number no eye 0554 36 56 31 0554 36 56 31 edino eye nyedua yedo bibia se so ojebre no tie yen dasene yebehia makam
yebesa dasene anu ahwo hu ye wati
medase
all right baby is can free bia so yebom pa se enye mo utimi ho se obi a na aduane odi na tade o hye de baby oti enye ho sika na busum ye de ma no but wende the nyamedia bedru no Teresa all right nyedua mo friend numbers no na mo ni nyedua adokutafo no eni enkomo na mo ebeboa mo yie papa Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra say we the for air trance na yahwe mo questions mo de abano emu me se obi so wo adwenkyere efa questions no a ono so tumi de ba na etoto adwene kopim se donko ebebo mayeni kan ewo eye we ose ye friend no na say ventures and edin kan eden the question abaha na say ventures ose say yo please what will push referee Alex Corte to say Mr. George Jeffrey offered him bribe whilst he had no evidence. So why is he still at post after all the allegations from his colleague referees? Nasay Ventures and anyway and so are praying. What will push referee Alex Corte to say Mr. George Jeffrey offered him bribe whilst he had no evidence? So why is he still at post after all the allegations from his colleague referees? Do your panel agree with commercials and Kotoko supporters that they shouldn't meet with the FA for that thorough discussion concerning the stadium safety measures? Okay. The next one, and also also say good morning. The general, the Hillsborough disaster that happened in 1989 changed the face of English football. How can we take this cue also to change our football? Verona, Ibrahim Nediwe Abreye, Italy. Do your panel agree that we should play our league in 4 centers, football centers, until we upgrade our various pitches? Or we should still consider the Premier League venues till next season? Listening to FIFA and CAF safety standards officer Mr. Nick Owusu It tells us how deficient we are, especially our various centers. How can we leverage the resources of people like him to improve? Daniel Koforidua. Sergio, I read from Sunny Dara that a chunk of the Black Stars players are average. Please, can your panel elaborate this? Please, your panel agree with Mr. Sunny Dara. Not the Fufrode Abba and so no. How will your panel suggest reforms to significantly improve supporters and fan culture in our domestic football to bring about the change needed in Ghana football? Techiman and a whack boy. Anyway, a free a brain. Me share we and so or the free and a buy or the free and a buy. Good morning, Sergio. I'm Doc T from Reading, UK. I have a question regarding the state of sports in Ghana. Over the past decade, it appears that whilst other institutions in Ghana have shown some improvement, the sports sector has declined across the board. Do you agree with me that this issue warrants nationwide attention and discussion? Sports have the unique ability to transform lives profoundly, and it's essential that we address this decline to unlock the sector's full potential. Dr. Reading, UK, and all the way about also greetings to Andy Kem. From your panelists, what are their sincere thoughts on the release of the GFA after meeting with the Premier League clubs yesterday? Asamoah Nadiwe Efri Nkranza and so Abeka Yensa. Asamoah Diano Efriwa. Why dear and Amin Koso? I want Awa Mohammed to give me a summary of how the Ghana Premier League started, the first teams involved, and a team that never played in Division 1. Jamoli, watching you live from Sefi Bosun Kwanta, and anyway, and so Ebreye. May call the next one. I'll say, please, who approved our football stadiums? Who approved our football stadium? I'll say, anyway, if we talk ready, and Abreye. Why not a jitum your football? Maybe your ball. Nowadays, Mr. Okay, I'm saying we a coin for. I mean, call the next one. No sweat. I have more the voice is for her. And mo, intino, intimi, inti voice, no, PC. So my question is directed at Andy Kem. If he's given the sole privilege to appoint one person among the millions in the country as a GFA president, who will he appoint and why? If I'm Joe, why anyway a buy? With a common Yanyandingua. Okay, Upasandingua, so the answer fine. So please let each of your panelists give me their combined 11 of 2006, 2010, 2014. 2022 World Cup Black Stars squads. Wow, from 2006, MPM, the last World Cup. Good morning, please. Can you help me buy some books? I know the Naru and a Tradi teacher books the DMs and Paufi. This will hear me. Yeah, so. Finally, it has been agreed upon that all the titles or belts that Marvelous and Naya Okunedu won during his boxing days should be sold after we had a meeting. But the only problem we have now is the process of selling those titles. Can you please show us the way or the process we can sell those belts? What should George Efriye do to Alescote? I'll sleep here today, and if he's Sunya Zongo. So we are George Free here, dear Nadebe Alescote. Please, I want to ask if Arsenal FC can win trophies this season. Arsenal. As we are inviting the stakeholders to find lasting solutions to enhance safety in football in the country, let the GFA not forget inviting the playing body. They can invite the captains and their deputies. Number 2, referees. Number 3, ambulance service. Let your panel discuss this. Owusu ansa edifri ohwim na abrayen. Owusu makan wode no owusu ansa ohwim. Wafa frankly, what honorable Dompre, William Senyamedia. Dompre de Nyamadia. I know Dompre. I know Dompre them the Nyamasem. Okay. Can your panel for once praise Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Hato Folk for coming together to release a joint statement after Pooley's death? Is there a sign of good things to come from them, or this just for the cameras? Okay, the fufro and so they aba I don't know. Mamin twaso and so ewaha. Meko osai kojo tadi. Osai kojo mse noa ena ode ba ya mesi enye yen yasemna. Okay. Mamin Kowe, I want Awa Mohammed to give me a summary of how Ghana Premier League. I'm saying my kind way. Dada. Mamin Ko, the next one, Mode Abremi, na yento to drink kakra emfa ninyina eho. Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Sergio, please, what will make Honorable Felix Ofosu-Kwakye say that our football is in total disarray? And can the politician also take for the downgrade of our football? Okay. Can a politician, as they talk about the downgrade of our football, what to? If we are reporting in a brain, also politician, they can football for the whole bay. Say our football is in total disarray. Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. What do your panel mean by football people should be sincere to themselves? Is that the only reason why we can maintain law and order in our various stadia? Now say, anyway, assign a break and view, now say ventures, don't call no fin. Mamisha way and so if he and a by audophobia. Audo, you know, the document been a brain, maybe I'm later. Why? I like Mama Sadia, it's like a message, okay. Alaji Bemsa Abba and Nadia. All right. Meba the Mabeshe other messages now Mode Abremino and so Enina. Good morning, Uncle, and your knowledgeable crew. My questions for today will be very rhetorical, but I still have to ask because Nana Pooley's death has really broken me down. Number 1. So is this the safe haven, the game changer manifesto promised us that various stadia will be safe to the extent that supporters will take their kids and spouses too? Imagine if Nana Pooley had gone to Insuatre with his family and his kids, seeing their father in a pool of blood. Number 2, is Mr. Kotoko busier than the IGP? Your biggest product is in a mess, and Mr. Okreku is outside campaigning for a CAF ESCO position. He feels unconcerned. Or is it a case of crying more than the bereaved by the Ghana Police Service? How can the IGP stop everything he's doing and commiserate with both Asante Kotoko and Pooley's family, but the GFA president and other top FA officials are yet to be seen in Kumasi? Happy birthday to Portia Awua of Pankrono. Hashtag justice for Nana Pooley. Alcantara, Udwe Ifri, Old Tafo, California City, and Abraham. Wow. Mami we and so. I say Nana Boama me okay, Messan Baudi and so ebium. Though I support the Stakeholder Circle's leadership. I want to know in Ghana if two teams play and charge popular stand 50 Ghana and 70 Ghana cities. Has it ever happened before? Eric K. Bwadi and so Enediwe and so Abrayan. Sergio, please can we listen to K5 again on midfield action? Seems the man is so furious. Yao Tonti Edway free Akumadan and Abrayan. Na say my K5 voice no ready. You be say obisi opeso time tibium the K5 the two jado. Miko Alhaj Mahama Salia. I say good morning. I've followed the discussions and viewpoints being expressed on the football murder that was visited on Pooley. The accounts are all chilling and leaves all of us sad. Sir, do you honestly think our football stakeholders will be honest to walk their talk on the way forward for our football, looking at how easily we forget about the past? Will it not be the usual talk shop? Alaji Mama Salia, if you're on Chibanda line, Alaji di Muveni Yepa, and your usual talk na. So no be a kebi. Yes. It me ba commissions ahodo. You issue white papers near the guso. Nkosi hui. Inti Alaji Mama, osinya samna ba moja share so and obi e kebi. Ye meetings, ye free police from penning for, ye free Kotoko, ye free other league clubs from penning for, ye free supporters, ye free way asamna basiana ye kiti. Ye ni mo. From afar so shim then ko obi anka ho hwe biom. Galaji busa say we enkoye sabi. Dear na chese we no ebeye sonko kra. Mami ko jam school. Though is it true that the moment Kurt arrives with a visiting Polish family, he organized a meeting and planned when to restart the league? If it's true, then Kurt is not a leader. He is selfish. Jam school anyway Abba. Though I said two small teams in Ghana play and charge popular stand 50 and 70. Has it ever happened before? Some kind, Eric Body, Ubusa said a cedar, said yeah, Esia, and SMP. Mamin call the next one. Audophobia. Mese with the document we had the Bremen tea for Frobra. Namin kind and so and far and mount. Okay. Mamin show we. I gave banana to my players after winning against Nations FC. As what motivation? We are struggling with funding, but I believe young apostles will survive in the Ghana Premier League. CEO, young apostles, Ura, Domfe. We are
a club president.
Okay.
Co-owner.
As motivation, Ghana Premier League. You know,
only nations, boy, you know. Could not me to my place.
Motivation, you know.
I saw Koduno, a you, and energy umpa.
Energy,
because all Marco do later be on Mamma D.
There is now
as motivation. Any money issue, no say as motivation. See a bobo we near Drew baby near to Koduno be any be sending Kenya issue. But so Moweni, no, Koduno was given to them as motivation. I think that is what make it.
Okay. So this Audophobia. The document I sent to you is the press release by Sports Callers Association of Ghana concerning the death or the murder of our brother Pooley. Oh, okay. In the Sports Callers Association of Ghana, also at the release by Enche, Mehensma a woman na mede ato eja. Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. Okay. Nana, then also the free takwa ebre. Mamenshano and also quickly. Why only Man U? Okay, maybe we answer later. Me gina so dia kofa Dawood Herbal. Linkra toka krebi na eba ebedin ko kakra.
And we are not for your friend Dr. Dawood. Me na me da hospital ano. Na enam me so enane Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Wodja manso a ene obi adi hu adanse. Na do we Dawood ointment or say fetwi na ebeko. Ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade wom. Na drum yenu we adwuma bom. Obi a osisi ye o yapa. De obeye ne se, o de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a. Nansa bia no na odi bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment ete ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane odi enko na enko ti danse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enye ba sa minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so binya Dawood 360 na me no mo a ese kware me ye adwuma kura se kane no te do we de edi masema ma no be di so asema ma
ye electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okoduru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
dura me yusu mama hode pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e ma me ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment. Oh, many way no now the way you twitwi wa apostle ebe ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otumi abebo adwuma Dawood ointment fatwi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de o ka mu sa spreader mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi ba bia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person te sem ya we use Dawood ointment. That's the secret of my taxi driving.
Me a transmission gearbox specialist. Adwuma me ye. Enkan na me pega ade a na me nsakura antimi pega. And I say me ma ade so na lock me sisi. Say free say me share Dawood 360 capsules. And the Dawood ointment. Aboa me bebre. The dry you na so amente ya mente bla bia. Obia mo modern so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment. And the Dawood 360 capsules. Enya bi ato.
Odofo se watibi. Adro ya me ka ho asɛm no. Eno ho adanse ene wono madi no. Ko pharmacy e ben wo. Herbal shop e ben wo. Ne koto Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules. Na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no. Wo so be di ho adanse. Wo pese wo frɛ ya. Eno na wo screen ase no 0244 88 64 37 na 020 168 1717. Baby, I ton a draw on my gun and Mubiano, or the house open Dawood ointment and a Dawood 360 capsules.
Mohamed wo na ya no later you be second batch.
Sergio, number one, Mamin Shasie with nipa kwa di kan bisa question say Kagana e betimi ama a Premier League no aba be bono for stadia. Sergio, I think say is doable if we are ready to continue on that tangent. I think say no kra be better because we've seen an example ewa Africa ya Sergio minu kasa Cote d'Ivoire sa no moye no. all the clubs in our carbon, various stadia, omo after AFCON now, omo hosting and saying, omo using come.
Omo pitches,
papa, yes. Sure, even 1 year after hosting AFCON, sure, la say Mr. Frederick Champon call on and she said the pitches no tie. Omo clubs ni na start Abidjan, Sewe Sports, no, all those other clubs ni na say Joe, Asek Mimosa, all of them say Joe mu na bo. Those various stadiums. So for me, I think it's absolutely doable. And for me, we can emulate that to make sure say yebama other stadiums na one Emma to the standard be very good for football before we go through that way. No. So Joe, Hillsborough disaster no, in 1989. It was 15th April between Liverpool and Nottingham Forest. An FA Cup game I so ewo Sheffield City of Sheffield. Now, 97 people anyway after that disaster. No, that one or that incident completely marked the change in English football. Robert Murdoch mo eshasiye the investment by us. So for me, I think say police incidents can help us to bring all those safety standards and make sure say in local football na dey ebabe krabehe ebedu maybe ye benya sponsors ebedu maybe obi abe feel safe say Oko stadium ne enhyehe no say jo enche bia ebeba do maybe ebia Oko stadium ma me klase o ma wonko obi wa na rebeka che o ma ne nko because onim say ayem hyehye wo ho okwa babia woko ede akwakọ jiwani to entertain yourself say woko help football so it has become a place okwa now life and safe. And for me, I think that we must leverage on that. Where are there Mr. Nick Owusu ye FIFA and CAF safety standards officer kind. So you niema me shim kwa idea okay about VOC venue operation center no. To CAF and FIFA standards I say stadium pia enye bi. Ukoma ya install TV set woman and ningina ye CCTV cameras ye dia stadium ningina and those CCTV cameras have been linked until uti venue operation center na uhnie koso be pia. So those omo ya show mo say omo gina be quickly bibia ba ya ne afre no se niema bi se ewa ha niema bi si wa ha yehu but say jo me pese me bisa me ho say even nansen ya renovations ewa various stadia ye be renovations those people near consult omo ana not to even talk of yem pitches aye tantan ya say CAF cross your company on my mobile. You consulted those people, and near Yan said we have disabled men and women who are Ghanaians. And yes, some free ninko free baby or a Ghanaian or tiha. By ye improvement, ye refurbishment our various stadia. You consulted those people. Omunim dear any idea or moisture. Someone some fambam back on the table. Near Timmy from one near ye and ye Yano said you. For me, I think say idea okano. We must take a cue from that. And whenever we are going to do any renovation at our various stadia, all those resource people know, say they must be consulted. Say the beya nim diena omonyano omonfamba. Say about fan culture. When was the last time say ebia obeka se Ghana Premier League be she league as a cry yes seminar on supporters to educate supporters. Mekai say Ghana eba bebo against Nigeria. FIFA the release be by the Tali Stadium hobe pia said there are some categories of things say you will not be allowed to even come through with it at the stadium, even including a Diane. Say ye on tisebia ye like ye church amount for mumu. And for me, I think say when so a perfect opportunity to start inculcating it even within Kwada. Even through schools and all the other social gatherings, a bit many opportunity near their church, near our mutrim. Now you improve how we are going to understand our sport, our football, to make sure say it's not all about do and die. You making sure say supporters anti-safety standards I say, and one of the things are going forward. Say you, ebekwa boy pa. Say you been so beside say politicians with regards to Mr. Felix Ofosu Kwachi asema or they too Ijano say our football is in complete disarray. Sergio, it tells you he deeply follow our sports on power. And Watete, apart from that, so who or an ardent follower of the game. But Sergio Mpempi allegedly, yeah, some of our politicians in terms of our local football. No. Yet Ghana, yet say and conforming potemo be say ye more club call relegation montoaba. Allegedly, then you see them, some of them. Omudi omu yem penny my club and call relegation and all those Sergio. No so one of the things and shadamwa. So it makes yentimi mad the standards of the game now. Fair play no yentimi nyejuma.
Okay.
How that then it me bass say you big Becca say yan like me club e wo me side omo call relegation ayen to aba. Chatiti said you. And all those things allegedly said you and moi. And I think say when you know one of the factors are you know say baboom because politicians you know almost integral stakeholders of our game. At least omo ebu mino infrastructure say the be adwuma no omo de betuja and they also have a stakeholder in our game. So with regards to the asema ni pakoni beside say sports is in decline Ghana. Seju a complete. Now, what I wonder is how our leaders understand sports to be. So, sports or football as a whole is a whole economy on its own. Yet me leveraging here. You bet me nyamfas will be brave also because a chain football a value chain. So, if the British government can get around 7.1 billion pounds from Premier League. You can imagine what just Premier League have done to the economy of Britain. Just Premier League. You can imagine, you can go to some of the developed nations. If you're South Africa, say before me found Abruchri. Tanzania, some other countries, how they've leveraged on football to develop their nation. So you can imagine, say, the standards about ye ma play obia obeye team bia ye ma some minimum threshold of sika SSL war and sanoa football. So you can imagine if you are paying players well and government benya those taxes. You can imagine the revenue government benya from all those employed no. Not only footballers and but the technical men no, and even omo administrators of the club. Opia sebia na ketu ya government benya a portion of revenue as tax. You can imagine adia ebeboa. So football and sports as a whole said you a big economy. I say yem omo ye leaders no omo di omo any cost of said you they can earn a lot. Yeah. You take football free Brazilian economy and said you a shaky. Sure. You can imagine the remittances those footballers are more free ho echo other various nations sika omodeba it me so omusika semno. So Joe, for me I think say sports is one thing that our leaders must put a lot of seriousness in it pa. Joe, me combine 11 with regards to the 4 World Cups, Mefa Olile, Richard Kingston, John Pencil, Beye Meman at the right back. I will pick Hans Edusape as the left full back, John Mensah and Mefa Isaac Vosa. For me, Mefa Isaac Vosa. And then, of course, Michael Essien, Sule Muntari, Kevin Prince Boateng, Stephen Appiah, Didier Ayew, Asamoah Gyan. So, with regards to how the league started in Ghana, it dates way back since Gordon Gisberg Mutam, no that time or governor. No, more some lower tier football sites, Accra. Okay. But around late 50s, around 56 side monum, Accra for a league association. So that one completely metamorphosized NBA Ghana football. And in 1958, NA Chassis Ball League as a whole, Yabwa Ababe Pune. But here, Kotoko has some Kwano Monko relegation. Omonkwa, Sejo Monkwano Momo Division 1. Initially, RTU Eba Ghana Premier League, no more son relegation da till so mobe koye, and of course, Oka almost free lower tier sites no mobile. So Kotoko and Hasson Kwa and more any lower tier game bia obekase yɛwɔ ɛwɔ football mo sɛ jo.
All right. My first batch, they be a second batch, no. Now other questions be about obviously Odo ano etum emaya. Kessben television. Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9 Accra. We share live and so DSTV channel 364. About Joe Sanso and Encry 92.9. Also Kanye digital. And so your live Kessben TV Plus. Me call a Niwat Scientific Herbal clinic na mafan krato kakra ewo nso aba. Me ba andike mo ha sanso na Dr. Franco Naro nso atrasi. Niwat kakra.
Aya kiti abum. Ni edi infidie mo maso eye adwuma Shafre Makwaba, Eba Niwat Scientific Hospital. Ye a team of medical scientists. Aya kiti abum. Ni edi infidie mo maso eye adwuma yaswe hasi. Yaswe ha de. Nyesa oba ya sabi. Ni atam edu de amaw. Se de kokono. Na emum ye do to afidie so. Me afidie ye omu hwehwemu. Me ye omu adepote de yare ne brewo. Na se me omu enya yare ne di woni badua no so. Te be che yare ma wa to yare ase. Wo de edit ni se see the baby as a what we are here, which we to a center.
Open what scientific hospital, Dr. Phobius Yajuma say, and Buna any Tanya or what dear Eddie Dumiano, Yenyamu na fe in very Nuakasa, whom my friends have fight to chemicals no. Yes, struck to say when you know, na yam fan friend no, and for a mount, a be our kidney no, Yaria Bemo kidney no essay, young Guana Gana ha, yet take a habine, Eddie dialysis, our kidney not say I could do said Dian Quanoa. Nyarishemu na nyadi na fo ni kiremu ewo ni what scientific hospital bofra ban eboye ama wa diabetes ye de bofra ban ene nyama bi efra e de mawa ebebo ma diabetes na o sugar ekosrupi no eno so aboa ama etinya bafum ebia na o hwemi sisi na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wonu mu a onya tenkan kwa so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya no no oba ehyiemu a ehyiemu na adwo eno obo so atese ne bema no ensore kra ebia na e no bi ada so a wonom yo ba na utieme na se e ya wo no problem ebia na e fibro na kosi a wo no kwan ana wa kwa ya sabia doctor si ensu abetata onkosuemu ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no e na block ye obebu okura wo sebu ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na ho so e na wo form nkwabon e wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba beba ne ho so mu no na emo no be friend se spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina e ha esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidie de ehwe beda di amia wo se problem bi wo no mu a ye timi ehwo aduro na afi aduane ye be kira ho adie pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie timi mo amane obi so hweme na ne bia stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so timi okasa na pampan boni bi akire friend halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wan obi opewase obetimi akade akire wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekwa ni mo no o prostate na yakase prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye kofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adaje amo ya de dia nyadidie seni what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia befrim die fidie edi twi enubena ena afa hode ni efra haban mu edi saw ya de ma wa na eyeni what scientific hospital yi wo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya dansuru bank no ene die ni mehwe enkran so ye o ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyako Pwanda Rumenti Wamoto Ebeba.
Yo, yes, I say no pay na K5 bu afuye papa me pese yetietie ne nsem no bi kakra na almost the release ababonte National Circles Council the release ababonte enche yede hu nsem ebeto edwa yentie K5 emra na odi tu dwasa sante Kotoko kra no efe mpanimfo charge omo charge place no ohun se e wrong
some ya ka from da omo anye no dear meeting omuni kan for buumaye omun show remorse sa de na asini de omehwe ahu se bie mu nfi no omun fa measure sa omun fi so omun ya e bie mu nfi no omun ba ni ehwe na kwan da ho a ye beko ye so yakokire ya dwen se e bi ade ni se ne tie na mo ye ni se ya e beboa timi ni am tubu sa sa ne tie na ka class no share supporters asra me no kan tie ne tie ni ye hwa football ma mo nya ni se ni fo no nko na ye football supporters na be 3 weeks ni kra me hu no WhatsApp group bi say oduro safu ya me boni din ya o se supporters stakeholder ya charge no onye supporter onye stakeholder na mo friend charge no wikitie ni ye ya sam ya ka sese ati na jo ye management o mo yo mo de na ye supporter na ewu hwa me ka no kra na akere mu asem ye ka se transfer kampa polo onye management
Mr. Technicians apaya boy bia e kama pa man for some person mo say tibium munye ni ye na yentiki 5 small kind so me ready na makate na ya sai tibium esremo juju ni me hu e me yentefi mimra ye doctor from now mo ready ama mintina fi yensa nti K5
okay general I'm say nsem no doso ni bia so ya kese me pese K5 ni supporters ni de no me de betwentwen na yesa abo bi mu a na yenya bre agibretimi akire mu ye enso ho nti ma mempeke the other issues honum bako ebisa yese ya dwen wo GFA release no no anything honestly me hu GFA release bia de minim ni se enra omuwie no ora Frederick Champon am say jumadi by more or less oya kasamafo ediama executive council no odidi nkomo kakra de tu dwa se bibia nsia next week omo hwe ni mo say league ni be resume apart from that me who FA release in fact if there is a release then maybe me who am to me a comment on it but as to say league no bibia to talk emo na bibiboni bi nsia next week ebeshi league asino I think say FA ni pentem do madwem say yenya endru honum I agree with the FA with the engagement they have started with the clubs, supporters, and the other stakeholders. But I think say if free say by week time and after meeting by a week time more day league no be so there. I mean connected that to Obi a question Obi say I say then you say Beboa amaya go pramano so aye din na asundua ba ho na nkrofo atimi akohwe ya kansi ni bi any ade of course you see Pooley we ye gidi say ade papa e betumi aba ho say nipa da hwere ne nkwa ye ntumi mfa ne ma back we can't overturn it but yes no a day betumi free mu aba e beboa and some of us think that it is an opportunity to reset Ghana football and I say opportunity say you didn't share pa ebegu akwam na your football no I say egwemi no ebetumi enya puntu general ubisamia I would want to discuss this issue minim say any break but may very brief I think say this issue should be discussed in about 6 thematic areas 6 okay you talk about security facility regulations education supervision and officiating Madriam says, Nema Mako in and the various areas, as I say, near the Hujumaya and Shishay ye or and Sana, yet to me aka say bia ya ye nneɛma pa. First of all, when I talk about security, General, say Ora Dampare Eden Sam Kakra.
Yeah, about security no so okay. But Mamin could take K5 the no be. Mamin say the emu beda ho kakra ma ya.
Thank you.
Yenti K5 bill.
Adia chen brother. Yebe ho ase dia ba se Kotoko pay CC. Nso atrama play CC ya charge wo mo. Enam to kwana mo. And no, but the timing no, and yet. Timwa, wako baby about nipe wa, the whole Ghana, you see the whole Ghana, even at all BBC. Chance I some no ashu biya, obiya no ha oni hu ya. Many pana omudi animo ayebo football no. Enyo omo ya. Inform no omo players. Yet you and Ashanti Regional Command in a car for and you run your why say IGP Dampare or Babi Kotoko for crew dear partner share yeah before. So, Omunima, yang, yeah, before. And yang, yeah, fantiful. I did come.
Okay, Doc, every machine is no, I don't know. Sharon is no so, yeah. The end was so.
But sometimes I take K5.
Yeah.
And
repeating
and now more release and so minim say obeka release na.
Okay. Release in so.
We National Circles Council or more release no.
Okay.
Signed by Christopher Damenya and Urako Kwamponsa.
We acknowledge receipt of your February 3rd letter regarding the emergency meeting on stadium violence following the February 2nd match between Insuatre and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. While we appreciate the GFA's initiative to address supporter safety, we cannot constructively participate without first addressing critical concerns. The recent match exposed severe safety failures, including the violent incident resulted in the tragic death of Francis from Pooley, with allegations of targeted attacks and inadequate medical response. The absence of proper safety measures and apparent incitement of violence by players, technical team, and management represents systemic issues threatening Ghana football's integrity. We are willing to engage in dialogue but require concrete assurances that the GFA will 1. Conduct a thorough, transparent investigations into the incident. 2. Implement robust safety protocols. 3. Hold responsible parties accountable. And 4. Demonstrate genuine commitment to supporter safety. Until all our concerns are comprehensively addressed, the National Circles Council is not ready to partake in any GFA organized activities, meetings, or programs. Signed, Kokwamponsa K5, Patron, Christopher Damenya, Patron. Now, something came out, Doc.
Yeah. You know, and the tough about you and say, Nano Jordano, a 3rd February, and Omunsa can crata free Ghana Football Association, not as a Assembly and Adechin. Na Omunsa Momo can say, Omo appreciate like Omo any so a acquire GFA near Bray, say Omo Epese, Omo a supporters safety, our stadium no, a bit to me Akoye. Nemom. Omo eye Kotoko circles for any day. And ya dear say, Omo betumi di omo ho ahye sa process na F4 no person omo eye no emu. kɔpem sɛ ɔmo gyidie paa sɛ wokɔ agoprama ahodoɔ so a n'ano de siiɛ no ɛma ɔmo de hyeɛ a yɛfrɛ no Francis Afrempɔn na Pooley ɛhwere ne nkwa na wohwɛ yɛn stadium no a safety papa biara ɛnni hɔnom ɛno ɛma ɛyɛ basabasaeɛ ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ players ntɛm technical team management ɛne supporters saa nneɛma yɛ adeɛ a ɛtete Ghana football na ɛde animguaseɛ ɛbrɛ Ghana football ɔmo Asante Kotoko supporters no ɔmo ne GFA benya twaka bi a agye sɛ ɔmo ahu sɛ nneɛma a ɛdidi so yi akɔ so one GFA no bɛyɛ hwehwɛmu a emu da hɔ fan ɛfa nsɛm na ɛsi ne ho two GFA no de nhyehyɛeɛ mu ɔden ɛbɛgu kwan mu a saa nhyehyɛeɛ no bɛ make sure sɛ yɛago prama no so no ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɛhɔ bɛyɛ safe na kyerɛ sɛ nyɛ baabi obi bɛtumi akɔnya nkwanhyia na bibibɔne biara bɛtumi ato obi biem ne ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa ne sɛ ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ ɛnkɔpem sɛ GFA no obi bia a odi bɔne biara no GFA no bɛso no mu na ɔmo atwe saafoɔ no aso no ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛtumi de ɔmo ahyɛ GFA bibia mu ɛna afei ɔmo hwɛ anim sɛ GFA no bɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ani abere sɛ genuinely supporters ɔmo safety ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ GFA no pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ ante sɛ FA no bɛyɛ saa nneɛma wei nyinaa no ɔmo Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters ɛnyɛ adeɛ sɛ ɔmo ne GFA no wɔtwa ka bia GFA no hyia mu anaa bibia GFA no yɛ bia no ɔmo bɛtuma yɛ bi ɔmo nsɛm ne okay. You see, General, let me make a quick comment on the release and then juxtapose it with what Kwekwan Ponsan said.
I always say Kwekwan Ponsan say make it year but okay, we need
time heals. Nipa no asem na ba foforo no ye be sori ye but kasa ponse ba afi na akoma from afi de ade achebranda ye be hu ase de abase Kotoko players say instructor players say ya charge wo mo enam tokwa na omukunye no minia obia ni ho a obeka fe charge om de baaye no enye no ano no charge no de eno ano but the timing no enye timwa wako baby aba nipa wu a the whole Ghana you see the whole Ghana even at all BBC chance asem no ahye obia ni ho ni hu ya na nipa na omudi anim a ye bo football no enye omo ya enfo omo ho no omo charge a players yet yo Anna Asante Regional Command efre ye nyina ye tu ka ye kochia Pooley na busuafo enumra ne yawa ye se IGP dampare said the assembly city ofrin crime oba be shia Kotokofo kro di ade pa na efese hwe ye bibifo so omunimu a yen ye bibifo enna yen ye ya Asantefo ade atwa bibia mu yewuo so munimu a ena ewuo no nso ye omumienu ye wowu a ubonse nipa no wanyina obia hu se nipa asomasi wanyini wawu ene ye wa branche ana baba wawuo a enye wu onu a na tofuwo so enti mo aye ni mo ye football na ye boball a mutimi ti ye sika afa de ade action branda oyeno minia obia ni ho a obeka fe charge om de baaye no enye no ano no charge no de eno ano
the Drubia na oka eye any say football basu Okay. Asem na omo so ombe ba na nche respect ma Asante Kotoko o ka koduru ba bia o se omo ni efe no ni meeting bi aye. The key five kai you know. And what an episode.
Yeah, it baby no say they also complain
no,
about.
No, can say if you no mesra Kotoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, ni nyina wo. Te hona ready am enti onso.
It's a time heals. Time heals. Nipa no asem na ba foforo no ye be sori ye but kasa. Bonse ba afi na akoma from. Before say dam para be ba hakra be say no afafo afre Pooley mami. Dia na efesa. Etina kuma o so say cry bejo. Mo ba me nyina ya trance e wo ye krom. Wanu ahu se ne ba wu a oru ne ko eso okohu obi. No na akokko chia no. No ma fa say emra meeting. Na sa na ekọ meeting. Ti yam kan fo ndo mekọ meeting a ye mfa ho. Ye press statement ye ka chia mu say ye mehwe ball. But yam kan fo nso mbebo a ye mfa ye ho. Omudo mutimi kobo ba yende ye ma mehwe supporter bia konkohwe bo me de maka okohwe na bibi to a eye wa wasem kopim se ye behu sampa mu de niam atoto akwam ada enu aye mpanimfo nsem omude ko me K5 minimum ana eye very good to omude omakwa ye nya o ba ye supporter na ye supporter ewu no ye na asam da ye so pa so omude omako shade ba ye a ye wu no because if you da and there be a hooliganism mumfa munya she the mumma some actual budget akoma ban 5 million yen fankobo welcome the munima no sa Kotoko ni house bebo na yenya 43 billion na ma tini nyina afa the munima of football na mu the mu be ya mu be nya sika nko ana mo ye na wa ba press meeting the meeting. And I say I did letter no cry, my reply. My reply said, Mintina almost free meeting. No. And yes, I catch on see I take your son every. Muye. Masa nipa bi munipa bi organa ho. Enye. What? Nipa bi munipa bi organa ha. Emwa enye. Nipa bia ye nipa. Me ka no kra natural. Nipa bia ye nipa. Ye supporters in 7 prebiasa. Ye hu ni mfa so. Na supporters no wa football na way. Ye ka bi say time heals. Nipa no asem na ba foforo no ye be sori ye but kasa. Bonse ba afi na akoma eba from. Before say dam para be ba hakra be say no afafo afre Pooley mami. Dia na efesa. Supporters be hwe match mutimi ti ye sika. Na asem say ya to ye. Mo antimi ansi secretariat kra say mu be maye ya akọ. Na motie ye num asem kra owura dampare atuka aba oba ye ni nyina na di na chi esa akọchi abusuafo me say ada ye beduru ye juada na ye kọchi Pooley yire no esu a osu ye no eye different from esu a dampare ba ye osu ye minia adentra awurechichire efiri nipa ho ade e friend awurechichire efiri nipa ho efefo na anya ade o ma ye no mo anya ade me koka me tie ye se yesuma achi me hwehwe mu a me koye no achi eye abusuafo ho no koye wa ma secretariat kan ye mu no o sem ko ba secretariat ni nyina ne nako ni ehu sampa efe ne dwene ye ho afa ade achi aye de letter for asa aba se yemra meeting menua meeting bay ti ye nsem free ha entla kam emra na K5 mitumi ka hwi na me kone se 7 prebi asanya me mfa sa mo me konya accident a 7 obi akwa beka se K5 wagimi no kwa na me ka kiro che se me de football na kumi Kotoko na kumi enti sa minia mumyemfa no kreye enye football mumyemfa odo enye football because football na kanipa bom entiti nipa ntem.
All right. K5 patron Asante Kotoko National Circles Council. Some of the Abba and no. Vincent, I am senior war and cry. Catch say or FSA for meeting now. Na FSA on the supporters in the Bayano. Na who Kotoko supporter be out. But in phone ni now bias you.
What I'm told.
Say the K5 no can.
What I'm told was say has phones will say Kotoko for Amadia.
Yes, Omuzonko. Okay. Dina and also I don't know. They echo on crying.
Yeah, General. You see,
all right. Mamunsaka Vincent, I'm mammy ninko about 2 minutes.
You see, General K5 interview. A be near super serious will be a better release, no. And Quano here on Kotoko supporters in the stance, and I see so far release now. Or here now can own supporters, no stance, and I see.
Okay.
I think that K5 interviewee and a threat. Almost stands and kasa both emotional aspect of it and then any aspect that we person will look at, because clearly for this letter there my dream say niema makum minu miense nine our my list say and sanombe who and no munye involved with the they are the process I will be to me the nya sa de we no e bi ni say we engage fans na omuye involved no minim so ultimately say sa niema na supporters na list wa ha say until say omubehu no efenu and say obi bia ntumi nya sa dey without also consulting the fans no. So the very things they want, they should be part of the solution. And I think say sa man na ya omutro is enke nko ade a enka I would disagree with them say omunko meeting no. But what K5 from them na me matra ha can say yes GF no ma yenu akufie champion koye. But delegation no is so light looking at the magnitude of the issue now abano. Nyamiani ni pen secretary yes okreku wa kwantuom kura enkanya fese de dampare will be yebi imposo ni wo number obe so obi se ko ne ya frɛ no ne ma me na kasa ma na rechichire na ba abontiama supporters no ehu. Besides that achi okroma obekasa ya asem ketua bi na esi enti wo na ba honum ko kochia anye ye kranka GFA vice chairman ESCO committee ESCO members yi eba ye na eso ket ni ho enti ni vice makado Dr. Randy Abeni na no odro safuni lozikoni ye to a high powerful delegation amoma ba abesi asante Kotoko so Kotoko from penyinfo afre omo supporters leadership aka wa amoma kofio akoma abusuafo no yakwa general enke fesin bibia. You see issue na ye kan no emra any processes wo ho, but it involves a lot of emotions. There are emotions attached to the issues. And if you forget about the emotional aspect of this issue, now so be call ram you are not being human. And nothing am K5 say I dream say a kwebi so yes amran GF amran dead pefe ne hu no TV no so ana Kotoko players ene instrumental players ne e park no a good football anim fi the dead pefe say a charge omo. But there are bigger issues. Our emotions are so paramount here. So ideally, they could have even waited for a while and send announce the charges against them. But all they are there and one announce charges. What about go pramano? One announce charges. Now, instead of obey the right things, you are just inviting the fans. I think say supporters are still in the emotional mood. Into a very difficult say, only in the emrani processes. Very difficult. General, we are no Eddie free honma.
But we need your grammar.
Adwuma.
Me ba na wako. Edoso. Me no susa. Tie mo ntato nkomra. Sisi na fi uria and the game so the no abre. Me ko Kojak farmer, Kojak. Na me ne omoso edi enkomo kakra. Yeah, basisia na ya twa de akani naso. Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. Kojak farmer before say Kojak everybody. I'm sure we know so. And there's been say I think the Mahisal Stadium disaster happened in Belgium between Liverpool and Juventus. It happened on the 29th of May 1985. Liverpool was banned 5 years from Europe. Oh, wow.
Oh no, Hazel. A European Cup.
Okay.
Where Hillsborough.
Okay.
Where FA Cup game between Nottingham Forest and Liverpool.
Okay. In the Akwasi Uti, I will see TV. Then I will come
here. A retired referee.
Yeah. Huh?
And SBF. Send SBF now.
And SBF na di way by. Okay. I'm say Akwasi Odebi. We NSA and SBF. Or tie the message by friend Akwasi. The chamso. On the way by.
When SBF your referee.
There be no. Whiskey and so say Olele, Pentel Harrison, John Mensah, Iliasu, Essien, Sulemuntari, Sevenapia, KP Boateng, Asamoah Dede in the World Cup singing on the best 11. And so they abano. Make up other messages ever. Kojak. Over that to say
Eradiadum me ho yese jo.
Ye den yankofo asepa. Amanfo ti o omotwen manebo ni nsimhwema odi free Kojak farmer ebre obia.
Sejo me da sepa anopai Kojak farmer me baya na dwumakuo kase a dwuma omudia ne se onbeye research abrebia no mahunu no ma ehia omanfo chichiru ewa ya pomuten emom eno enenam so ma Kojak farmer edi Kojak Pro Code aba Kojak Pro Code sensitive eba ya che na ye adwuma se wonya papu flu ana wonya cold me pacho eye Kojak Pro Code de every Kojak eye adwuma entem wonya flu wonya cold wonya influenza ne symptoms and the signs ni bi ene se wobenya fever ho beye hye wuti beye oya ohuni besisi obi hu twetwe ne obi hu tutu no a wodakra no a wobre wonya Kojak Pro Code eye adwuma wo ho ebeto kire se simam yensa onum Kojak Pro Code na hyase na eye adwuma efri se raw material ye dia ye no eye micronized powder eye adwuma ntem oba no ho ayehye wanya allergy wanya flu wanya cold wanya kata ne ho ayehye ne ti eye ne ya na fei woda wo hwan kromo fise ne hwene mu nyina asisi a mepa cho mane Kojak Pro Code syrup ne bi na onnom ne ho beto no simam yensa bu pepepepepe na relief wa hyase ne ho to ne fifra hyase ete no eno so de micronized powder eye raw material ne bi na aye enti eboa ye adwuma ntentem ema wonya ho tontem ekọ adwuma so entem Kojak Pro Code tina mansan aje atomo no Kojak Pro Code nom ne nya hoto eye mabusua nyina mpanyifo nom no ne nkwada so nom pam me pacha ukọ over the counter ukọ pharmacy shops a ubenya Kojak Pro Code me pacha unya flu unya allergy unya sinus pains unya sinusitis unya headaches ti amount paye me pacha samaka no kata ni cold a wanya no se ukọ over the counter ukọ pharmacy shop na osi bi ni ho ma insist kase upe Kojak Pro Code eno na abeto ye da eye adwuma te se ye adwuma eno ho asem na meka kiro na no pay Kojak Pro Code micronized powder no ye de agum nti ade pa ton ne ho nti wuti de mekire no ase ade pa eton ho nti to papa na nya adwuma ni ye emfama na ho ento entem memra oral care no esom Kojak farmer Kojak Pro Code no di kan de bae said ye gitu mu aye so mu no na so mo so betena se asan hwehwemu bi mahunu de ebeboa ye num aboye num ye sen ene enum ho ban eno nanam so wo de product yi Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste Kojak charcoal toothpaste Kojak P and F toothpaste any mouthwash no aba ena Kojak F sensitive toothpaste no eye adwuma eboye no sanso no de Kojak toothpaste no so aba ni nyina eboa menka ho asem maako na yenhwe Kojak fluoride regular toothpaste no ede na eye fluoride wom wodi twi wosi a fluoride no eye minerals no se no ofi ni se ya enamel na wo hu no eno abi ne ede eye fluoride ye de bi agu Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no mo enti wo se no wo didi no na aduane ni bi ka wonumu bacteria wo wonum bacteria no omuso ti wonumu no womu didi ye wo good and bad bacteria wo yenum womu didi enti omu didi no e produce gas ene acid omu didi waduane na wadi ama na ka wonum no e produce gas ene acid gas no ene ma wonum nkamba wonum no ena acid no nso ayanketenkete de na nso e korodu oseni kakran wo hu no enti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eboa ema remineralize saa esen no a ekorodun ketenkete abre bia wo de Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste twitwi wose no na besha na emu na na ewewe kɔ no bacteria no wo mo didie na gas no acid ne ba no na ewewe sen no na foforo be hyemu kama na eboa nti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no eboa bo sen no ho ban se de be ya sen no anwewe na wonum nso enkama ho nti eyi nka halitosis efri ho ebie wo no nso eboa bo sen ho ban free kaka ho fi se sen no acid no mo ne edidim na acid no eba sa na ekorodu no wa hwe ho asem anka ekorodu ebotokro ntokro ba mu na yekese na esi nam ni mu a na ese kaka ayew ti me pa chobo sen ho ban ti Kojak regular fluoride toothpaste no yusu a ebo sen no ho ban free brush enso ehye ho a eboa o ma otwitwi sen no eye de oben se otwitwi sen a me pa chow me hohoro pigu pidie bebo onum nugu na afedi aka nye wo se no ho adwuma anopa enwumre na aboa regular de bia yusu eno afei Kojak charcoal toothpaste no nso ede na eye yenim se bidi activated charcoal ye no mapi ugo an mpabo mu bon a na odi atom na scent na frim ye de to fridge mu na yi scent free mu ye de to nkwan a enyinya mu na amanyi nkwan na enyinya no free mu aboa ama yi saade no pampa no nyina free mu enyinya no free mu nkwan banyinya eye bacteria fridge mu bon bacteria ka ho nine no mu no ebia na fungi ana bacteria mpabo no mebon no enti activated charcoal na de agumu no eboa eyi sentini free ho sa principle no bi na Kojak charcoal toothpaste no eyusu charcoal no eye bi activated charcoal no enti wodi twitwi wosi a mpampa bi ebeba wonum bia na yin nyina free honom titru halitosis no wonum nka wo waye de nkwa a uyusu Kojak charcoal toothpaste na eboa yi enka no free honom afa wosi estain wosi no asene ebia coffee wine besen enrobinti ama wosi no asene sade wosi no obo ade bo na atie fitaa no mepacha free ni color no mu a Kojak charcoal toothpaste no ebe fini kama ama wose no afita na yi bad odor eye enmukankan no enso afri ho sebi ama wonum ada ho fluoride so wo mu a eno so remineralize esen e bosen no ho ban ema ebo ho ban fri ntokro ho empo ntokro nketenkete wo mu a na esi ni nyina kakra na ebo ose no ho ban se de be adachi bia unkonya kaka ana intutu ose no emfri ho no na me ba Kojak P ene Kojak P toothpaste ne mouthwash no ho asem uyi obi a wose ne hono na apae emoja free wosin mo ba pa wose no femfem wo pa ebia na wononum vinegar wudidi anka bi emreye no ma bi etisa citric acid ana upobi obo uyi obi abo kasa mu pa wo de osin etu minerals ano etutu ano de hye wosin a me ba chawo ebetimi areresen no betimi abubu so nketenkete minute unhunu na ama wosin na very sensitive ade ka wosena na wosena femfem obo ho no ma wonum nsu anwunu pa no a ana nsu ehye pa na ne sene femfem pa pa cha Kojak P sensitive toothpaste ene ne mouthwash no ebeboa wo pa wodi twitwi wosi afa twitwi wosi be 5 minutes uwi na de mouthwash na ginejira wanum ene so be 5 minutes and 3 minutes ye ne sa consecutively ye to so 3 to 1 month me pa chom yes an we desensitize sen no nerves no entiri no a ewo sen ni mu no a ma adwene no ka kire wo se te yawo no desensitize no nti wonte sa yawo ni nyina bio afa pumoja ni nyina be free ho no mo ama wo se no aye kama na fe wa ba be fa Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ene ne mouthwash no na fe wa yusu no kakra na no minerals no wo mu dewa bebre na ahase yesen no ho adwuma kama na repair sen no enamel no nyina no ebe remineralize kama na foforo abeteta ho na esen no de ehia bia no a ye de ahye Kojak F sensitive toothpaste ne mouthwash no wanya ni nyina no toothpaste free one toothbrush ehye ho free toothbrush ehye ho eye free toothbrush ehye ho ayede achoka afeyemra Kojak toothpaste no ehom Kojak toothpaste no so boankra no flavor no eye kama ema nkwada eno ene nkwada no wode twi won mo se a ema mu nya akono abere bia no pa bia mpo on from no akofa ne brush na oba amotwe ne se ede ama no Kojak toothpaste no flavor no kama nya fe na wo koyiri ni bia e frɛ nkwada afa nsu nuane no wo mu aye nkwada ne si ye ebo nkwada ne se ho ban akwada ne se afa na betutu mpo na afifi a ebetutu e be hyehye no wo sa aye kama fita ahyehye a bra wo faase bia eni akire enti ya use Kojak toothpaste no ebi ma wo ba e man nkwada 2 to 12 years esen eye kama ya mankwada 2 to 12 years nya fe na ukochichemu sa obi wo hono mu a 2 to 6 years isa utobi ma akwada no ansa na akoto 6 to 12 years de no me pa cho ya bomu se wo nkwada nan miensa mienu a wo mu nyina nyusu bi na emo very very economical wo ticket wa bi so epu ohuru kama ya di free toothbrush ahye hom enti se wo nkwada mienu no ansa obakọ akopẹ Kojak toothbrush ni bi na wo de aka ho ama nkwada no na wo yusu no kama ni nyina paste ni nyina free toothbrush ahye hom free Kojak toothbrush ehye ho a eno no ebeboa ama wo se no aye kama na yen Kojak toothbrush no brushes no yesronko kra da sronko adenti aye akodwa so aye research na binim se brushes ano na eden a ene fi wo se me pa cho da bi na hwehwemu a Kojak farmer aye ne se brush na no den pi nu a ma ogam no recede etwe ogam no se achinam no ko akire na afei the pressure to enamel no so a ebewewe no enti o se wonya brush no ne o se ne ko pepepepepe enti ne header aye Kojak toothbrushes no the amount ya use bi na ma o se ne ho ban bristles no moton kama na afei ne brush no so slender bietia by kama emu ya flexible emu ntentem enti use bi fetwetwe wo se na emmoa wo kama dwaso wobenya bi ato dwaso ba bia na afei supermarket ahodo okashi drug lane wobenya bi atu na afei wo Kumase ha no so a Central Market eko Roma Hill honom no so wobenya bi atu ewo honom Kojak no ma me pa ato na mesia me beboboi wobetimi afre to free yente wo hwe wo Kumase afre 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 0531 06 9945 one cryer and also for 0531 0531 07 00 20 0531 07 00 20 ni abeje wo so yes some brush no bo so me miensa bia wo didi wi a hohoro num na emwa yeda mo ase
bo so miensa bia yes some brush no wo didi wi a hohoro num na ebeboa oye papa Kojak farmer nkomohwam na ahofeidi abreyen mo friend numbers no na enye no nko products ahodo pi na Kojak farmer omo eton ni nyina so no obia di ho dance se omo nyoma de papa oto anya de abonu huda Kojak yeah, to also the Amamo Kessben television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. The Ashanti Regional Football Association has released these letters to Kotoko, Pooley, and Tactical Sabuto. What's the FA waiting for? We every while tactical Orlando or no way Abrayan. K5's interview is profoundly significant. In the traditional Akan culture, we express sympathy to the bereaved family and offer condolences before taking any further action. The current situation suggests that the FA is not genuinely concerned about the pain felt by Asante Kotoko supporters. Instead, they seem focused solely on procedural matters. This approach is problematic and reflects poorly on their intentions. Say whiskey, and anyway, and so a brain. Doc.
General, a bit of information. After Kotoko for no do omelette we call you know. GFA for no reply almost say, O Mother Roma, Sansem no Makuchegu Krata and so no, and no entina almost omumrano. And a fee after K5 interview no name or much or more consensus in no. General Secretary no afraid Kotoko phone penny phone. I catch almost say, Omubeba, every phone penny phone in a Tuesday. Amopeso Muba. Inti Kotoko phone penny phone supporters no leadership no. and you know when say Tuesday no ebeboa or more, the FA officials now want to come down.
In their failure, their meeting with supporters no cancelled.
Cancelled.
And how much was that?
Cancelled.
Okay.
Until so
so the K5 in Perifonia Bre. Say omunchire se eyomuya.
Yeah.
Efifo no ankasa ntu omuna imra.
Yeah.
No no omu asimbia na omaka no. Afi do majatum. So mbeba.
If the supporters are okay with their dates, they will come.
Wow. We final kofa say
but general so from kum obi from kum obi from dwa but sometimes you down from kum. And many be on my see general say obi nimo obi kire. So Sadia sia Ghana difference wom but ye obi an the tradition.
Okay.
Then pempi they asema to na oni na ekudi no. Ubisa sene o mama mre ne o mama ne e sitie.
Yeah.
To say bi anke bia omo eyi owura kofie champion so onko yi na nke bia aida se owura kofie champion na omo mu bia bisa say ye pese ye ko na sen na isi ye no ma kire mu so bibi say de se ma enye de okuma se anko bia bi mfiri nkran meka no se ni manimu ya akra na football enti football de obeba be si football for no so in this case mba be si Kotoko for no so your supporters na ho aka inti supporters leaders no nso ni no matter mo nsa from no maka F4 no ma di o manim akọ abusua na onom akomo mo eye akọ but I think that ankutwasa apart from you see it's emotional issues here ya jitum sa chi ESCO member but Kotoko from panyimfo asem kesi esi no mu hu achi mo fa ne say ye nua achi ne tikrom ya wo ha ya bi nti na oba so inti I think say and it's good they are taking steps to correct the wrongs.
I see.
Very, very important.
So much as says omunina beba.
Yeah.
Na omabetia
high powerful delegation.
Busuafo any Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporters.
General closely related to that. Minim sombe maye Alhaji Akambi ne after Nura program no. Omuye interviews mienu. The titu Alhaji Akambi de okai. On say supporter be say for once yemmo Kotoko ne ha asabaso. Say omumienu kan bo mu. Eye release, eye statement, and now we release. Edikoma GFE ahead of a meeting. No, now me comment no. Kumbe my Alhaji Akambi nsem na okaye after Enra meeting na. Ebebo me comment no. I don't know if the team is ready. General, you see Enra you can watch him on almost my position paper. Now me explain position paper. In the academia say assembly now opposition on the issue in Tenra Kotoko ne has at the NSC no almost position on it now in the release and they say the details of their position on the issue no omo de koma GFE na omo chere GFE
meeting of supporters na menya ntia say duana between nations lions heart of oak dreams young apostles mediema nsuatre Accra Lions, only na meeting a course. Kotoko
only Kotoko is absent. Yeah. Okay, right. But what I'm told is I'm so remember Tuesday. General, it's not make say Kotoko ne has a cabo my release. Our position on the issue, okay. Say Alhaji Akambi nsem na ready now. Okay.
Trying to create let's say a controversial issue, and then though you saw the press release that came out. But at the end of the day, is something that we are doing among all the clubs. That's the premier clubs. That's why we met here today. And out of the meeting, whatever we have proposed to the ESCO, at the end of the day, it's coming out tomorrow. Like Aka said, my colleague, and Aminu here also listening to what we are saying. We believe tomorrow by this time, everything should come to an end. I wouldn't say it has been done, though we came up with something which most of you guys have gotten it. But during the meeting, we realized I don't think it's necessary for us to do any submission because it's almost whatever we have is almost the same thing that we met here. I mean, especially with all the clubs, it's the same thing that we are all fighting for. Oh no, like we said to you, we are leaving everything to the ESCO members tomorrow after their meeting. they'll come up with it. Really trying to create, let's say, a controversial issue. And then, though you saw a press release that came out, but at the end of the day, it's something that we are doing among all the clubs.
Okay.
That's the Premier Club.
Alaja can be in some also the two and cry and no on the Gina Homa Accra Heart of Folk. My uncle Cranwa Nafi Yane Yanam Senior Vincent original Yanin Introduction Komoka Granny de Akosua China Hopa. Hello Vincent.
Sergio.
At the same one crying, then Akosu meeting a Hodua FNO was on the clubs no supporters in the area.
Our Sergio, my entire unity for na Yamo Makwaba and Fembra Ghana Football Association. Ube Pimo our Hasia. They 30 minutes ago, and I'm going to say clubs, you know. One more Eba and Kakana supporters leaders are more all the 18 players leagues do now air bono. More Eba na conference room and more AM you know, 30 minutes ago, and almost say what they AM you know, so na clubs I would go to na and a BPM ever happy. Na me BPM ever happy no me Indiana Stars ever ha. The Chain United ever have Vision for ever have Accra Lions ever have Mandlat of Lions ever have Nation for ever have Santos so and a year Green Pepsi Young Apostle in Swatraman for ever have Karela for ever have Mediama for ever have Bekum Chelsea and a Glorious Accra to Sub Madam Vicentia Doku and so me wono ever have na other air people's media Bibina Naba Nembono Woma me who more identify or more share a team justice and I say a team justice no more and they identify or more making the others media me and the teacher almost say we if we have and I say we if one no almost a normal shelter and yeah let me and that's from so far the people ever have say media meeting air course so me ho Fedachi ever have so and a general secretary and the Prosper Harrison Ado and so ever happy meeting a cost of fear make us see.
Oh, okay. Now I'm buy no minim unya bi ni ombon komo kakra bi fa the Akosu some clubs na ka dey afa ho any insisia hodo a ompese om ne afi no adwendwe ho any the afi ne tu anima don pese afi ne yemo no uni bi adi nkomo
Pedro, that we mean to be ending, come on. As I say, Omoba, no more right inside. Omoba, no more right inside. And you know, Nanya Kunjani, Omudia, ending, come on. May change say, Omoba, we meeting nothing, no. You know, we didn't come on and some a PMO, our air meeting national. Yeah, Omaba bomb tough enough, so and so it's me at the anonymous.
Okay, visit the that's pa na what try meeting no abawiye de be koso bia no enfan kame kra e be fro na fi de ko bia o de ato yanim ye that's pa ya nam sini a won cry Vincent Doku ne no edi enkomo no. All right, Doc, when I'm I hope you man. Meeting na shase.
Yeah.
How to focus.
Almost all the class are there. But me no kase na me ne Kobe Jones supporters.
Okay. Okay.
Na na kasa. No more cross essential.
Oh, okay.
We some sure. I'm saying yes.
Yeah.
According to you know.
So Vincent so.
Vincent. My main Vincent Shadoku. Yeah. You see, for me, the meeting itself is not a bad idea. In fact, they're very important. The only thing here, processes are necessary if you know first unity through with respect to Asante Kotoko. How the FA should have gone about with the invitation and everything, and they're wrong. For other clubs, I don't think say beer or more some genuine concern not to attend. Until it's good they are doing it, but the bereaved and Kasanya part of the meeting, maybe they will engage them later. And of course, Kotoko probably has the biggest following in our football. And Tisaoka fans in Semni Adenase on your part of the meeting, and a meeting it was maybe after doing the needful, they will engage Kotoko and get their side of the story as well. Very important. General, we are no at the free honoma. question with them say be as said the question there quickly but medical abo obi science say your opinion a then is say omubeya ebema ya kasa afedi bia ya go prama no so ya short say niema de ye ni ade maka say esese one ye security na wo ka no obehwe both quality and quantity posi for do saying ye de omoko na posi for do no moko omoko ye den very important yenkonya posi for bebre na bi omugina nan ne miensa na omubọ nkomo proper policing very important for want of time inti maybe boss get ten. Then we need to upgrade our facilities to ensure say the security features of venues ye bebo league na top notch emiti security standards we pesa obebo an elite division game to say Premier League gate in some exit doors and the surface of the pitch and all those things are very important. Then emra ewo yes, I'm for security 20 mra, 50 mra. See, I'm for 50 now, my day necessary. I wait him to me jaibo. And now Ojaiba, switching by in the cohort de momo, they need to upgrade their regulations governing football at the various center. So you need to look at regulations. Then after so regulations, there is the need for proper education and orientation of the patrons of the game. SSGF leading education. Club officials must be educated and they will also have to educate their players and their fans. SSS supporters leaders are educated and they also educate their people. The media also have to be educated. Na yensu educated people. So education is another area I see. The supervision is very important. Washishemra usi wenye se ma wenye se yemfa wentua why na ehwese sa mra na yede egu ono anyimbie mra na ye adwuma. One of the major issues we have in our country is poor supervision. Na yahwe quality and proper standards of officiating. Intiniemen sia ena emzem abubosu gidigidi general. Mami emfree honum na menko obi se George Free Bako MC 2 questions. Bako si Urales Kote or da so ye at post ana and obisa says me George Free ya e den na me Ales Kote ana ye George Free ya e den ye be Ales Kote. General ye bepem ne yente se Urales Kote or the jumedi ato na enra emekai say na chop plan ade ode ko ye nyina no the to sinipa woman say one fan to us so the jumedi na to ho. Why are people calling for his resignation? Urales Kote obi a wadi referee de wi di ni ne ono na ye referees manager. Na referees manager no ene ya rag kra ya redundant de e kamia ko say referees ni nyina on papa eno no. Na ya kasa we referees manager necessary obi a wo high level of integrity. We obi a one onim edu na wano odu na we obi a wodi nukredie ewo wafem. Na sa papa yi na sebin predia sa obi anka no nya hwe asem bi ansie. Ye te anse wakotena television station Top FM. Ni nkomodie ni say ebra na ono edi referee no owura George Free ya wabo ebrebi atwam no ye GFA vice chair contesting for GFA presidency no Lucy ye na no nanka okope bia want to me unqualify ne all can sem bebre efa yem football enkoyi ho no sa papa no dream adokoro no na on kai kra no emrebi na George Free CEO de ma Gamba All Blacks na All Blacks ne Asante Kotoko bebo match was swedru na George Free na damfu bi a oboni din se kofi edi George Free ni mamu ba ni fie oba ye okutapuduo sika kese ye envelope mu se onye na match no onsisi Kotoko na ono George Free ne All Blacks no munhye sansem ba ye na obeka ye frɛ George Free wa ha na okire mu se nyame anim ni nipa ni wahwehwe na archives ni na bibia All Blacks no one Kotoko ball 3 matches na 3 matches ni nyina no emu bia ni ho a papa yi ne di match no empo match na papa ne Canada SS of Fletcher ne die eno na odi tu dwa se kwan bia obefa so obesa na ho ena na no ye te se papa yakotena the same place say ensem na okan ye no osere George Free one can ye cry. This was the expression we used to hear. Say one can ye cry. One can ye. And now in hosting bisa or ne the ordinary coin Thomas Nunu and ne Alex Corte. Bisa almost say all cassa one can ye no. So and see and or the torso. And now say beer can one can ye no so. Nimi nina and see and wabeka answer. Na general. Se nipa timi boni srem etwa ntro ente se e de two penny kese ente se so a obetime kunipa. So for some of us a very very obvious say referees manager esesa nko wie ya no de resignation atato na the minim and say one resign a obvious on the part of the FA and na ye ka integrity ye ka peri yo no nye papa we na so ye referees manager if the man doesn't resign I think that the FA should sack him. Me George Free the first thing is that mefa 2 tapes no na matro e the account the GFA say opanyin na mo se oye mo referees manager no kredie ene no abunsa ho ye de ne to football na no say referees manager enye yi entimunyi na di me try kakra no mo enye na dia I'll write straight to CAF telling them say the man who is the helm of affairs are all nominating Crawford say oi ne fata FIFA badge entimun fama no we na ensem fata entimunye ne badge no onye ne kwafo de odi bremu nyina ya atro ya kohwie ene otwa de bremu no ye de no to ye referee na no enye ye ntimisremu GF fo de omune ne kona krana nti e ka hwe anya de so mbe yi na di nti ka afofo omrem. I think he should attend to GFA first. If GFA failed to perform its mandate on track, enfan semno, enfan kokaf. Me gidi say, enye se pen or pe George free as sem send down for intin wa ko yi asai. Eye oboni team pos obegu papa na nim ase no retire no every football no me contest GFA president crab him. Nemum afabone. Enti onye obi a oye George free na dan for now penasem onya na nko wie no. So George should make sure the man leaves. Otherwise, he will leave to fight back another day. General, we are not the free honor. We are fellas. I'm saying makasa dodo. Me be brave ha. Okay. But
I'm random room kakra. Na emre akano.
Bibi kakra bi na nan kampesa ye marvelous na na ya kunedu. Yeah. De no boxing. Na anefi bisa say anyimbia sese de na ya kunedu team no ne na busuafo nyina adwen ho say titles or we any medals near there or we near no omo pese nko ton no mo di raise kakra ne kwa be no be faso. Normally the first thing is obey evaluation. Your experts will evaluate ntisa ankran bia betima kofata trophy bia de abase already nti oton kese nti your body a omo evaluate so mo evaluate we ma evaluation certificate ka say authentic or sweaty e pre ni mo jeni enu nya sa medal ana sa trophy na ye be ma evaluation certificate na de atal unya nu wi a ye ompempie bi ocean ye wo muso mo certificate for oceaning mo be ocean now ma advertise it then crofo metua say petre ne aton ma obi that one is there. Otherwise some farmer oceanian so a ubetima ye so wanya evaluation certificate ni ade no you can use a website or any of the social media to publicize it and make it available. Say this thing is now up for sale. Another thing I'll be and say upesa otonwa and say uhu nebo and you can do a little research and find out say similar titles and also similar medals are yet on saying that will give you a fair idea of the value of whatever you are holding so that we who send you be the general.
Okay. Inti anafi minim sa busua na dia hye won sase koton sa titles na see oni o my meeting ti una se o kasa mabusua nya sa all right
tons why be heze bi scan be bia
elsewhere nka we ska kese fa
big money big money normally they will prepare the grounds ambe man videos na okun ye no aba ambe pay media houses ambe hype ne heydays matches or coin boxing or coin Niger de Brahman for let people have a fresh memory of how prestigious those items now on here. Now they Google social media and sana maybe you do a press conference, a whole lot of projects.
Did you say insurance supporters? What are they doing there? Why did they message by me call Dr. Ansa? Dr. Ansa, good morning. Baby, I will be a doc. Doc, I call retirement, say, or be Yajmo Ghana, have be Doctor Ghana, hapa. Dr. Ansa say, I agree with what Chairman K5 said in toto. The GFA seems to be insensitive to what has happened to Asante Kotoko players. The GFA seems to be insensitive to what has happened. Kumasi Asante Kotoko players should not comply with the charges. GFA can go to hell. Dr. Ansa, and anyway, Abba. May call Pastor Asante ho. Pastor Asante. Okay. Pastor Asante said, empathy isn't traditional. It is human. If the GFA should fail to commiserate with the Kotoko and the family of the deceased, it becomes sheer lack of sense or heartlessness. Dr. Naro's mitigation of the situation is perfect, but he shouldn't hide behind culture and tradition. Pastor Asante Ediodeabarano. Empathy isn't traditional, it is human. If the GFA should fail to commiserate with the Kotoko and the family of the deceased, it becomes sheer lack of sense or heartlessness. All right.
I don't know why he's calling it. I'm hiding behind tradition and you see, emotions, empathy, and all that. Empathy, empathy say a humobro. You know, we have sympathy and empathy, but they are quite similar. A humobro say a summer to be now do who shiny shoes.
Yeah.
Do who journey jinabiano. Now we feel it and kaya one kabe. That is empathy. But what I'm saying is a GF no more leadership position. For them, my dream is you're smart is uncle. And I'm saying say yanyanisa simple nimu ubisa.
Yeah.
Na yawa mamre nso so wo no amamre kwan so say ne no nti menene ya adwen with the empathy sympathy aspect, but I only added the traditional bit of it, not to say that traditionally what they did was right. So I'm not hiding behind tradition. I've not even justified their lack of action, let alone to say that I'm hiding behind tradition.
Pastor Asante anyway aba Pastor Michel pa baby will be a Sir Fred Soforo no. Sir Fred. Oh, yeah, Sir Fred. Whiskey.
The title na nanka mepe. Ananya Sir Fred what title be maybe koyire na say na sorry title.
Aye. Papa me chose ana sofo no ti. Na ko kese pa ba ko Pastor Asante. Ti program no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uze Pastor Asante e ka che Sir Fred say onfa ono na mama me. Oh. Okay. Nana or permission number free Sir Fred ho. Into ya o phone back so any betrim pastor man. Ono so on fa pastor de ne mama say the pastor ka chen so on fa me na mama.
Person be nya contact.
Ai. Me ya no ka no crazy. Me na me fa na man man ko ka me hu sam tiro.
Wa Sir Fred.
Ne ma me ya.
Me hu na chai.
Ene ma me ya na ko ka chen pastor ho.
Ka 3 days baby to na say.
Okay. Okay. Pastor Asante. Andy.
You know. Okay. My first question, obviously, why is Mr. Lescote still at post? He is still at post because Adwuma for the FIF and he believes Adwuma pa. Senye sir, last week na referee Kalati heya. And I will say, only na kwa kudi match. Ama omwaji envelopes ache. You know, he is the referee's manager. Ghana na ye referee for no mo penny no. And on no ana yonko referees are accusing of taking bribe. GFA for nati. You know, omati, omo very much aware. because your program omutie
yeah
me ko grant interview piece FM mama ka kire miki nti ho makwa akote a e kire say program de ekoso ho bi omunim say referral scote referees for na kan o ha say omuna na gi bribe ama referee Adupokun so afred ya toso and that is enough for the man to resign. Now so resign so on. Because say if for na nkasa na bringing it to book. No more force the man to resign already. Your crisis when it come to having a very good officials we game imu. The level of officiating na bafema to the level say your coach and cry. You nya obi a man nko ye adwuma e wo ho. Into already it exposed the incompetent nature of the leader our AFO so far as your football ness are concerned. And you know, Adiana referee Kalani other referees can it borders on ethical, which is so important to FIFA. Adia be a border on ethics, you know. FIFA ehiane pa. Until someone more can charge your more day bono. And only enough for the man to resign. Enough for the FA to sack him. But as usual, or young penny for mind, you know how FA doesn't respect Ghana for inti eno na ama referral escote
FA mu Ghana for.
Oh, you know say we dey answer na me my instance me you know. Referral escote dey na beka one na me answer.
How?
Oh, yes you put Adongo so mpe. You don't you call that disrespect? Yeah body akobobo le ku nipa park kra nye. You put two measures in place. Most division 1 and division 2 kobobo. Do you call that respect? Referral escote. You know, no asem na okopa acho no nko say it borders on integrity. It borders on ethics. Of our plan because na say ora George free ya bo machi a. If any more de born e wo fam no wa expose wo big time. Eniema bebre na Ghana fodim. Okoka no asem PFM. E kan ya to the level say omuko liberty professionals e koje pram mobama ni omo send kura na ko pani bi nua ho into wa expose omo big time and the referee let's go take to mu say ni ono so be kwa kugu na nimase no kwot na top radio no kugu na nimase without evidence into general fast forward and penifo mi no the kan ko patch wa man and on penifo na say di na chi esane ne call radio no na kwa patch into general way it borders on integrity. That alone is enough for the man to resign. That alone is enough for the FA to sack this man. Apart from showing clear case of incompetence. Na say you born no cry, you know, referees no more the boss our firm. Na again you have clubs are mobile to make us a person will qualify, we should we and a whole lot when it comes to officiating. Minimum the country papa that's what apart from the FA disrespecting Ghanaians. Because a kalamu dia na because of money evidence into beto obo asia ahwehwema radio the free area don so that is ethical into papa or the TV so you know see a serious nation kadana referee kalamu kasa aye na kono akra be resign and san ya ba be pam no but as usual you kroma wa oni mafifu yi yan to be ni bi into the oka bia over the bar omo ana aka omo course omo kwa ni mom football omo kwa na ato omo ni football people apart from omo de obi aka bia no nto obi asum. Because at the end of it all, it is about voting. Unso to be into the obeka bian in Konkuseri. It is the reason why this man is still at post. Obi say, Ghana Premier League no, ye mono venu maku bear 4. And I see Nyama clubs no be a money baby.
Do we see na medija kakra?
Okay.
No abetwaso, yeah.
And I see a money baby ekopim say season the baby wie. Do you know? Ye born na ye born hane park na ye boss born de mem with the position of see ye benya venu mako for na se park de ye kama na se place ni mpra na se place be feel comfortable e wo those pictures na so na ti omo pra na so because you know and ye born so want me register players dodoa e go to a time na Kotoko players na ko mu 16 into second round na so mo register players baby. One here you league no now players probably half of the players. Until we need very good pitches going forward. Now you make sure say born ye papa only pitch I the ball football I am born also. And you know here's what my dear no. Even a Barbara sports they questionable. Until for me we need to have very good pitches na say home be enough for us to play our football over that you know yes I can
nka so this kakra bi me call grace gift aswe abasisia na ya to aso nim so won sempi ya hwe ni mu kra se Alex Menu Shanti Cycles Council Kotoko penimpa no ono so enche obeduru ha afi yene no okay omunyena ntem du mi pa hosima miensa pepepe ye to aso de ama me call grace gift aswe na me no mo kudin komo champion Joe we must keenly follow the Isuatreman case at Sunyani High Court. My humble opinion is that the case must be shifted from the Sunyani High Court to Accra because this is a major national security issue. The absence of the top hierarchy of the Ghana Football Association to Kumasi to console the family of Yafrimpon and Asante Kotoko, as Dr. Dampare did, is rather shameful. I hope they correct that as soon as possible with their presence and a letter of sympathy for Kotoko and the family. The match officials have questions to answer as well. Their unprofessionalism led to detention as well. I haven't seen anything like that yet. It's a big shame. What the GFA must realize is that any retaliation from the side of Asante Kotoko fans, which is very possible and can be nasty, will be on their watch. So they must act fast. Love and see. Adwuma at the end no. Doc, mama grace good for no emedin komo kakra bi na me to aso emfa emam ye twen sempeli for no beba na me to aso di amaye. I personally think that these FA people are not don't understand football very well. They don't care about the good people of Ghana, but they always think of how the Black Stars will qualify for major tournaments. Brother Awutu Bodjase Odi Aba, I don't know. Doc, that is saying
Onyankopon.
Onyankopon sepa. Grace gift.
Herbal clinic.
Herbal clinic.
Asa
me who watch kakra.
No kre, me kwa kakra. Aye.
Yeah. Ma feel pa.
No kre.
Yankwe. Dey na ehwe free ho de.
Yes, ejo meda otwede ampo Onyankopon ase. Na se odiyen asan kwa asan ba.
Okay.
Ye da se won kwamu a ne yese Nyankopon akyede ene sa ade no. Obi wo ho a mi kan oda wuo mpa so. Yade bi na adokro no. Asebe yoye ne ho hwia enye yi. Na sejo enkrofobia man testimonies bi se nka yem na meka. E bi fra bruchile bi nso ye Ghana ha ya. A chese eye asifim pa chese omoni agi na ye de testimony no ama almost sending on WhatsApp form. The ama production also ne nka ya na omo de atoso e de ama yin.
Okay.
Yes. Ade bi a eboa pa because omo ani agi a omo ka se nka omo person mu mama nsan so ye den ehunu dia Nyankopon enam Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services so aye ede ama wo mo na ye de numbers no tudwa na ya kire akwan ama manfo ahu ba bia Grace Gift ewo Ghana ha ne o miamienu yo miamienu ne ewo ye wo Accra New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School. Accra New Achimota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School. Ana Kumasi nso no ye wo Hwim School Junction. Hwim School Junction Barikesi Road ho ena ye wo Hwim School Junction wudru a ye signboard no si okokoro ubisa obi about Grace Gift nso a ekwan na de wutu ani a enie. It's not far from the major road.
Okay.
Na the ye can say say ye be hia adanse no e wo screen no so anka be bo an ye pa. A che say nipa no e de ayeden e de aba. Na me ready be free as say no or say good morning doctor. I have a testimony too. So I will come and see you on Monday to clear my balance. I bled very heavy last month. I went to see my gynecologist and he made me took a scan and he was shocked. The fibroids has reduced completely. He asked me what type of treatment I'm doing, but I didn't tell him. Ebi eno no. The other one no. And so Sergio, I say I'm Thomas. My sugar level has gone down to 63, and I'm scared. Should I stop using the medicine you gave me? At first, it was around 400. Please, let me hear from you as soon as possible. Okay. So yeah. Just say, the sugar no buy, na baby one na enye small. You see. Sajo, you can say niyama bebre o hwa unhunu ni sem fasodie o. But great gift bet my year e de amam fasodie. Aba wabrabum. Onim see yetimi di charcoal powder emma obi significant drop of sugar.
Charcoal powder.
Yes. Wow. Na wasuru. You can do my idea nya de ketwa. Sajo ene me pese ye behwe bibi kakra fa infection. And a member so near be how prostate, especially from 30 years aircon. Womo brepa. And infectious diseases no. The we are edinya na epra amam for den echo. I no ntin ne kofa ba nti. Ebu o ho na oba pa na nyinse kra ntimi nya den. Emfa bi. Be ma kra mpa ntimi nse nyinse. Sajo, hwe emprepi no infection no. Ade ba kwa me ahintasema mpes me ka kire Ghana for say. So our system no more much accumulated with acid. Infection ba omu omunyini. Okay. The entire maker say asem we ni say eya ko bia carbon dioxide ewo ye de bola agu. Ho no carbon dioxide na wo mo. Na oxygen ni ho. Ubo say emoawa e ho pa. Okay. Sa na nipadua no etie. Eti no de e ka say na odidie say for instance, it me bua ma infection won ho a enyini. Because na odidie na wudi no, body ni ntimi nyama duane ni ntimi na duane na fermenti. E fermenti a e release acid a ano odin ti say uric acid. E komo janimu a na shast ye decay na proper minute organisms a wo mo janim no. Etu mo say enka e beba mo janim. E ba ne sa na e dore mowa e na mowa so wo mu dada so a e ma wo nyini.
See.
Hwe e bit se go no. E ma ni me yo anu bebre na na wo mo. Obu a mi ken o say a mi ko no ma duro bi last 10 years ni me ka say e ko. But all of a sudden, you know, and then me bibi ye mani, me ko check ye say go no, and the chance say many. Now the report number. Question is say enye go no, e duro bi a obe no na chance wo du ase o. Okay. E duro no say nipa no kire wo ade no na say wo di tu ase a ene ya na eboa. Since obe bra so, o bra so a 5 years, 7 years, 10 years later no, na asha ase ye dey e destroy you. And nam sa yo so ama bebre no. Sabi sa de we amom be makora po ye den e shrinke, especially boys no. Obo obeka cho se na mi kura bi pass ejo. But nan say of late, dia mi hu ni se me be ma asha se ye den e shrinke. Me be ma asha se ye den e shrinke.
Oh dear.
Me ka boys no.
Me ka also.
Yes, boys no. Obo obo no waka cho se me be ma asha se ye den e shrinke. So obekom no na infection bi a wanya be se last 10 years ago and 5 years ago. And na asha se a e ye ne sa no. And no infection no ebi so emema so de no emema no de ne shrinke emama ase nso biye. Oh. Ema ase biye, especially omo white no kra de metima di no kra ye den a kire wo. So infection ba ho na tra ho a wo yo ba sebi mpraduasa Akosua dompo no kra no enka ewo mu no enye perfect. Be ma bu okọ ho a enye se bi a ho nya de wo but okọ ye o ma bi. Because scent na bofa ne so no ama se kra ne ho kra nya den sorry. Wow. Infection oba so a be ma kra mpo no psychologically with minya problem trauma am I affecting the bema. Yes, me can partner no nya na adweso won ne be jai because e be on no oba and to I na adweso on no be ware no but sad we keep on going your friends going say enka wonase because of infection na adokro no enye gono a na be chlamydia enye chlamydia e be na kwakwa it bit say odepo na white and e woni pa no so hu na akofa nka bi dia e de aba obema bu wo ne hu ntimi nsori because enka na free your friends ne partner na say e ba no eno ko psychologically no it me traumatizing no ema ne bema kora ntimi nsori nya den enya adwuma ana obema bu wo so ne bema ne shrink because me ken okoko nya sa infection free obi ho through sex ana sha say den e shrink no it's a great gift kora say oba ho now the mema issue say be a mema phone na say for ba the entire yetimi ye ho adwuma no because ye stretch ye research no e de ko akiri ye hwe one say infection bi adokro da na say no bi na adokro da e twa say ye san retreat you na ye boa wo e ba otumi ye efrim because no free ho a ansa na mema sem no say wo de duro kan na say e shutu so obo a sexual weakness because of that no ye di kan hwe infection ye e wo ho so obi wo a wo nya infection da na ansana ye de dry den aka enti na ma amanfo bi say na de na ye ntia sɛ nipa de sexual weakness ba hɔ a ɛnkyɛn na nipa na nya ayaresa secret ahintasɛm bi na meyɛ den meka kyerɛ wo no ɛmaa no so mu ntie saa infection wait me travel allocate wɔn self ɛwɔ awodie no mu ɛma sperm to ma no ma we no ɔmo tumi make sperm ineffective in the womb bebree ade hɔ ɛmaa wo nyankopɔn bɔ mo in such a way sɛ nkɛnyɛ easy sɛ infection bi tuma wura ɔmo baa mu because ɔbaa ne baa nankasa no wofiri ano kɔ inside kakra nyankopɔn ahyɛ that decorate you with acid to hold the acidic environment the entire ɔyɛ ne saa ne sɛ frɛ beebi ɔbaa egya na nan fa ɛne beebi a ne koso akuma no wɔ no interval na ɛdɛm no esu a easy sɛ infection bi yɛ dɛ ebe wura wo ti nyankopɔn ahyɛ that decorate na koso adompo no with acid kakra sɛ ɛbɛyɛ infection no kom na duru acidic environment wɔ anaku no so ɔmo adeɛ we say na nyankopɔn de ayɛ prevent wɔn but nneɛma yɛ de hyehyɛ yase obu a ɔde nneɛma bi hyehyɛ n'ase wipe saa acid ne firi hɔ ɛnti mmoa ne tumi nya access kɔ inside hɔ so ɔmo obu a mi kɛ ɔde po akeke dokoro nya de ketewa so ɛmɛɛma no so mu ntie ne yie yɛ wɔ yadeɛ bi a friend sɛ prostate anaasɛ bɛɛma wotwa mu yadeɛ ɛtumi ho na prostate gland na ho bebree nim sɛ prostate gland no e play major role on men so for us a reproductive system adeɛ ɛde ma bɛɛma no deɛ ɛho hia paa wonim sɛ saa prostate na kɔyɛ sɛ swimming pool a nsuo gum na sɛ nsuo no egum no ɛyɛ alkaline na sɛ sperm through testis nim ɛba abɛsia kɔ ɔbaa no mu a ɛdi kan bɔ beku prostate gland nim na prostate na treating with alkaline no na generate bibi a friend sɛ prostate specific antigen on PSC na dia go-to sperm no e go-to sperm na mine na sperm no ɛno nyɛ mmoawa no e dia go-to sperm a ɛfa ɔbaa no ase kɔ a acidic environment na ɔbaa no ase ne ntimi nyɛ den enku no na betuma kɔ inside but wonim sɛ prostate gland na ɛho a sɛ ɛde pressure betuma force sperm ama na ɔbaa bɛsi no problem ni ɛtɔ so mmienu sɛ ɛho so a etumi ɛho ɛkɔkɔ pim duro bɛn na johnson na mu yɛ den ɛba no sɛ pim na wobɔ sɛ johnson na ɛba a ɛnyɛ ne nyinaa na yɛ den ɛba na ɛma o low pressure ete bɛduru baabi no johnson bi aba but na ebi asan ayɛ den aka mu na ɛsan akɔ back to mu question ne sɛ johnson ɛyɛ infection eti johnson na ɛyɛ infection woyi egu waste substance abɔde ne nyɛ den ɛmpɛ ɛna eyi etu egu but ebi aba na ebi san kɔ a mu sɛ bɛsa create more infection because you are adding up to many your friends dangers so eti deɛ ɛka ne sɛ prostate no wɔ so a no aboa bɔmɔde to anamo betie advice mo advice betie counseling mo counseling na fre ba betie kɔ ɛfa so a ebetuma boa mo wankasa no wasi pie sita bebre nim sɛ infection ba wo but saa kɔ we so no infection yɛ den ɛba ɛna biem pressure twa so de johnson no so no na I reduce o junso wi a ebi akam minimum obi aso o junso wi a jesu odi ni session sebi ni ntɔhwe na se ana ne show na se na oposa ansa na nsuo no bi aba bɛ den aba bɛsen obo ɔdini ne bɛma no so shame no na junso yo saa de wo nyina timi create infection yɛ den e de ma wo e ma e cause lead to low sperm count ana low sperm your friend say count intimi mche nyinsen eti no de ya kan say saa problem we nyina bi wo hɔ a bomodin bɔkɔ na to anamofo wani kyerɛ Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services ne yɛhwɛ nya den enye emwa adeɛ baako a hwɛ infection ho senka ye betuma di garlic yi a enka sejo okay eke ye nye problem eke ye ni problem saa wo eke immune system no be boosted if infection no wo kura na wo ahoɔden na wo de aba Grace Gift ni say wa wodu yes wo se be ji omo num yes say garlic die omo so num abeju wa na say scent no yes sejo no kure ba me question ni say momoni ni garlic mu die na bon ba so kwa bana ni ko to momoni say momoni ediju ade eso say bon eti garlic no no ne scent no na treat yare
garlic is also for the raw
yes better
yes
boa pa momoni bon sin garlic de e kan no for ani kire Grace Gift na yenhwe enye den emfam emaw yade bia ye adwuma 24/7 entiato no so ye den eguso aye koso ye nyai de enti eto ntia no se obo wa kochi baabi ba ro kochi ye no sebe yade na anko ni sika nso wa sei no eti ye de ntiato nto ma hu se hope ye den e wo enti ne de ntiato no ye den eto no bibia ye bia e na sejo ade ba ko so ye ne se krampo de nompe na bubu no ye kase yani ye tin nompe ti satete de na ye kase yani a unhu hwe no ye sa de bi eti ye de numbers na etu dwa no ye wo New Atmota Petroleum opposite Family Life International School e wa Accra e na ba no Kumasi anso a ye ohwim school junction Barikasi Road e ho ene ye wo tie nie na fa ye numbers no o fa kyerɛkyerɛ wasɛm no mu ɛkyerɛ obi na afei yɛn kyerɛ time o be buy be convenient so a ebetuma ayɛ den abrokyerefo no so no muntie de numbers no twadua obetumi atwa ɛwɔ WhatsApp call baby a wo bia pese yensa so a yensa be so your numbers no 0543 32 00 30 0543 32 00 30 and 0244 126 123 0244 126 123 and 0246 518 003 0246 518 003 your numbers no eno no fa number na wo de frɛ wo fra kyerɛkyerɛ bibia mu yie sɛ jo sɛ the stroke no so de few days no was sorry
wow
that's it.
Grace gift Grace gift Herbal clinic home komuhwam na doctor de abrɛ no numbers ne miensa mum frɛ na fe mu ne omo eni enkomo na sisi gra de check ane no kra. All right, mekwarma kofa WhatsApp videos kakra ansana andikem nso de hobia abrɛ WhatsApp videos monsma amochichira guru aye videos ahodo so mwainti kakra na yentwa so Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra na fe DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 121 Kessben TV Plus also no digital for no enyaye videos no ready there Andy yentwa so ready and the videos now
okay obisi oru asani dara say your blaster players no it was a question on Mubusa and say why are you not performing so far as you come teaching a year ball these days a concern and also see players the average. You know, as offer Ghanaian players recently now she individually performance a bit more bad. The mechanic say per the Africa standard very okay. But the problem I want to say putting those so-called average players together. I depend the team. It means the best out of those players, and only a problem. To put the team together, now you be making sure that the players will show resilience and determination. Our park in the sono. A honey baby, your problem. Now one na you coach Adwuma say or say, or the competition bebem, or bema playing body or be build a win some sider. Teams will find it very difficult. So mobile me as home. Inti sanya mano na ye lucky because you lose to Sudan. I don't think any of the Sudanese players are good enough to play better football than Kudus Mohammed and the Antion Semenye with the EPL nimno. So for Nigeria, I don't think any of the Niger players come close to Inaki Williams, Antion Semenyo, Kudus Mohammed, and then other players almost account for blasters. Even Angola. With Freddie, their main man, their midfield maestro, Ghana ni benchino, Turkey. But Freddie beso yomu okroma no biada. Into the problem no any the average playing body that we have. But the problem no players need the confidence in the coach. According to the ministers that designate. Players need confidence in coach. Coach need enough to bring the best out of the players available. It is not because our players are not good enough. We've not been beaten by Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Nigeria, or those nations here. Because almost players was almost players the same level of quality as compared to the blasters. But where the minus, we are struggling at the expense of minus. And you know the only team fan coach average playing body. But the problem is that you need the best out of the players, which for me is a coaching problem. I say, what will Mr. George Free do to Mr. Lescotti? Well, you know, I know the Mr. George Free now. Do you rally Scott?
Also, we George Free and Cadena obey.
Said me or no? Yes. Oh, you know, I may or no. Why do you have to me so good when you must say about the patch? I will not extend it.
Sir,
yes.
Dear the man never can't some cry in the first place. Dear the man will be a bonnet trimpo. Say, bidding contumpo, to penimua, or per efacunianoso. na ma destroy no ma gu n'anim ase na ebe hwɛ ne ehu asɛm no nyɛ nokorɛ o bɛka sɛ nyɛ nokorɛ dabi enso ha me George free ya akyɛw pa de obi pa obagye atom ba me pese me hu adekorɛ ma obɛka sa.
Okay, you know I'm with you.
Yes.
One. Yeah.
And na me ka kyerɛ doctor sɛ ɛno nti na sabi obi kum nipa kra sɛ nyɛ sɛ wode yɛ kum na ehu sɛ wo no kum na na yɛ de wo kɔ sɛ yɛ kɔ afsada na no
the intent
yɛ beto to anu abusa nsɛm bebrebe butaye disali n'akyi wo hɛ kra no nyɛ wo nko akra na wo ball pɔtɔ wo kuku no ebia nipa bi na ball pa ebia nipa bi na hyɛ aseɛ yɛbɛtuma kyekye saa nkɔfo no nyinaa.
Okay.
Yes. Don't go say who James.
No. Okay, I say
the man be yes
after that chop and obedi. Now the next point is that Ghana by 2 FA elections not twice. Ni nyina ye integrity test. No let's go to Ukruma one no too quite. And it's a no bibiti Adwuma free year. When an uncle so de ko. Eko kase wa man bribe. One uncle can. 18 years down the line. And no back. Say oba bi gu papa n'anim ase
especially odi be so say papa no san ye wadam fo pa e wo football e annoying papa
yes just the opposite what you say
one na dam fo pa the best friend
but the papa bet na radio so
good because no cover the
yes no person engine career of football yes. And you know na no cry
on tra ho enwe sa so no e sa de
dabi enyo no dabi enyo referee lost get nko na be sa dabi he was pushed
enti no de ba ade ne se wa na ma o koye sa de no de na ma o yes papa no ni asem bia onye oboni o ka wasem o so ba bia
o kra o maka ho asem
so adamfo so de na ma o yes
well I agree with you
me na obusam sa say me Georgia de na me ya sa na me ka
me no ya agree no
me ma dia to wa chop na ma dia to
ba me mane so wa
me mane so
you know me wo me no ya and there was Uncle George in order to clear his name know who the people behind because I say Royal Scott onye ni packet one he is a referee manager for the FA no be out abem
so apacho no debi on provoku wa nya o hwe no kukura sem kaka se no dey to no say panyan
okay
ko free debi Alex Scott we are sad sabi why nipa boni nipa papa I'm telling you obi a also dono onye o hwe adaru afeze Andy David menya George inti mi ma no say the akare gina o George
no me ya so man nso a say mpanimfo di kan kopa a chairman
o ti say ordinary court
no
oh na manfo so duabɔ ne hwan nyina ebem referee na sorry tia na say opa omodua amobebo dua say also amankofo agigi bia bre no o twa so tin anya sanse be bia ba no twa so
no more referee let's court kill any referee Thomas no kopa chairman no
say the interview no second question was very important into okay.
See, yes,
on Georgia free year.
Yes, my friend
bribe issue no.
My friend up on the show.
Okay.
Man can ye into don't function me. Na say na ya down for fan sit here no. Yen to aso sa. Georgia free year man down for. In fact, in football, or no na bet me say I'm very close to him.
Okay.
Into no me sheda enye bibi fan tanishini din. So me say be brave. On function me. Minya kwanye can be kakra wo Bible no mo.
Okay.
And I think Matthew 5 verse 9. I can say, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. Peacemakers. Okay. Into and then we ba say ye ba be peace. Ye ba me twi assembly mo. Into no menim minuanumi.
Okay.
Ekasai. In fact, Omukra friend me ni Kasai na Omukra dey kan a lot of moves and so na ye bahan.
Okay.
So the person me gira efidie so na me san kan kire me say Georgia free say me say no me panicho. Man kan ye. On fa che me. Na me san so retract his statement na me ye no. Na me share me boss say enya dey abibisa e be sibio. Eno ano.
Niggas are retracted there. They all kind of no grow.
They say my retracted. You see as
One can hear and answer Nanyanukre. Both. Mr. Nunu. Both. Okay, both are the Uchi Nagri Bayan.
Second, a very important question. So one can ye and answer something in the creno, not us. One yano. So must never can say both. Just a 1 year and can ye number 2 and son Yanocre. And look at this.
George should proceed the matter. Or say he is my friend. He is the one I'm so close to. Nimido. George and Adamfo. Or say the person is so close to.
Or some go to Bible.
I know what's I share your hata with him. As I go to Bible. So the free should proceed the case. Because referee Yana drink one of the better now. Obi say if we invite players, referees, ambulance service, emphasis will be any so. Emphasis will be any so. If in fact referee the game changer manifesto na ansana na medical TV ne so no omo fe no ano mo nhwem so omo fe no no mo hwem a omo nhia meetings upon meetings bia Ghana Football Association omo nim se kroma players e bre omo nim pa ora do fe sa dia beto so anopa ekura so on the motivation or the man players after a game between Nations FC and Young Apostle after omo win na yakwadu. You know, assassin will see a threat in the history of our football. A being see that. Say this era. You know, we are sick conanim, football conanim. So, Ghana Premier League match. Now we near the Adwuma we could do and your motivation. You don't know the back of Titimare. Could now what do I say? And I'm saying, you know, Titim Naya. Didn't you see a bus any panel licenses? A man crofo chill or moyam nadino and crofo bre was a team. No, we are Masako restarted life. Because football is employment.
So how does he pay them?
He doesn't pay them.
Free.
And now we can't 11 wonders player. Almost signing no man 1,000 from September be seen there. Almost man 1 person. It didn't know so one signing player. Wow, that player would demand. That player needs to be responsible.
11 wonders player. Our sign.
Or almost sign. Almost sign on man 1,000. September till now, 1 person in farmer. You can have Tony Montana.
Wow.
Yes.
Hi.
Inti, you know, Timbe Nutria Oboka, you do could do no motivation. Timbe. And as a Pooley, Ghana Premier League. Now you try our car. You know, obey him the Kodua or back it to a gravity to Kodua motivation. So I quite exams here difference into the motivation you could do. Now footballer would you know Tumri Kakoba, your pack you cry yet. No, I could win a match. I would do could do no man. You know, it's narrow. It's when a Chelsea a football, we don't need to rush. Win a Chelsea. In you can see a pressy a quack bokra. I will see a 2 year boss. Near put the right measures in place and son a born your baby a sample. Because you know, corporate entities in the creative way, mama, say could be a motivation. You know, well, minimum what is pushing the F say young cobobo, you know, boy, Obi Anthony Boase. You hear born new year, you be because you know, you're born a good quadu. And how demotivated.
They know, and if they push you, clubs and kit one they push you somebody league. Yes, in 10 years, no. Clubs no muko meeting no. In Kitwan some person who believe no mu chino mo. Yes, make remember clubs in but right
before the meeting to was. Before the meeting.
We go to clubs no. Ana omoyo ngwana.
Oh, there be any more.
Oh, the baby bia the FA for the PBR clubs.
Oh yes, you know any more.
And also na so dream hu yi.
Oh, you know yes.
The FA the PBR no. E ba se yem fan to aba. Clubs no be to aba.
Yes.
I mean,
no, you know what, dear. You do much.
F in stance.
No, yes. You dear, no, chair, you won't be good. And you forget about those people. So, I'm almost selfish interest and they don't be at all.
Also, football people.
General, they can call themselves football people, but you're going to cost you. Polo a football people. And then the man is no. And the football people for no say a ball. No, must have a catches and promote to a match among them correct. In terms that they can continue, no must say a bonus, but we also have our opinion. In terms of the Omoka, the Omoka say Omo now come on in Titium, so they can do that. So I'm called Congress here, the people at Roma, Omogino, Omo, say no more bomb in some year, no at all. Because they don't pay a penny, they don't pay a person. Enti omo they can do that. Omo ko congress ya kan no bia pagya nsa na ya kan ya wie no omo sorry call. They don't ask any salient and relevant questions. They can do that. But we also have our opinion. You know, Pooley only football people. Football people be na who park so. Football people be na akwa hwe match ya chi na vim no. What is almost ankofo na ebom de obi akọ hwe match. Am ya bodeda.
Andi.
Enti je no omo de omo nkoso omo de yes amasa no ansembo ya dia tum ye wie. Enti na ebo no gua na egu no na nka football eduru ne ye de kwadu na motivation ma eye team
12:34. Andy in his elements. Meko Kwame Miki ho na odi abofo no nsensem kakra atudwame ba. Chairman Alexander Manu was studio ha. Yene no ebibi enkomo unwe 12:34. Ebi dwame.
Mini problem. But wako chairman ho na me tire say.
Meko chairman
wo say.
Me na say that ton sa fa.
Obeto
tia me ni chairman kasa me. Studio ha de bia wo ha. Udi watia. Ebobo 130 them da ho. No way. Yes. Yengudi dwamra. Ade.
Punchline. Udi de tia 130 na me sorry. SG More at the Jumedi Sonko Ebasom Night of Love. Night of Love. And you mera yako kudi odo. Koso SG Mall on the 15th of February and a Jumediano Koso SG Mall and Yakwako Gieni. Intishan so Kojentri baby. Kwabena baby. Akobwa baby. African child and so baby. Single a 30 Ghana cedis. Couple a 50 Ghana cedis. Ope tiki tatwa a star 447 star 257 hash star 447 star 257 hash and only short code no na wa dial uko eye Kessben FM, Love FM, Sika FM, Lawson FM, Pure FM and also when it's a day-to-day supermarketer obenya eye Night of Love ticket bi atop na also wetimi share on the 15th obi ton 5-bedroom house a dine a 5 bedrooms and a wall ton a brasso Kumasi, a burasu Kumasi, a Greek a burasu, a nunti, a dino, a 5-bedroom, a bien in a toilet and bath, and the asaso a jidino, a ye gated, and the osaso boys got so when your son will be a kudinkomo, only a few ranano and a dinkomo, said the bayam, unsa ebetimi, aka a dino, your number a 0244 271809 0244 271809 0244 271809 Opedina na wafreyen one number way so ejaba jewelry ejaba wa prempere second street edum ejaba wa Ashtown traffic light na se ejaba se adibie di gold aye bianom bu pebia to a na so ye ene wo so ba eye wedding ring engagement ring promise ring and a pebia to for when che jaba jewelry se eye yellow gold and as a white gold and a pebia to for when che jaba jewelry yaba boa mansa etimi akebi Herbal Company Limited, the Herbal criminal, and their big jasso. When you Herbal criminal be a apply a babuao, Bema Oban tem use Herbal criminal be a babuama some problem of facing as we try at your mouth. Bema to me satisfied body, compare Basso criminal be na a use it. Tonchi Herbal capsules, and your capsules are no more a boy beer or energy level our form, or be a vitality level our form, and also be a performance our form, or confidence level our form one. Tonchi Herbal capsules and the wase we using. We use so a beboa year palm and yama and so etima conkai at the Amageno Yemfencia.
Okay. Yemfencia na yankudin komo kakra. I could have listened to the man very well. He's not remorseful at all. He said, we didn't come here to drag things. We came to make peace. To my understanding, he's not retracting his comment because what he said is a big lie. But he's retracting sake of peace. Tactical Orlando, the way they buy, and so, no. Maminko, Chairman, let's just want to in the Encomo Kakra Santimema, Asante ko supporters panipa odi odaomano tia koko come up let's akwaba
Jose living legend
he has me buza set say ngoye mo bre pa so far boy mu kakra ya ye be di sunyan komo but before say be ko deɛ ne nhyehyɛ ne adeɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ seesei asante kotoko supporters management mpɛne abusuafoɔ ne Ghana Football Association yɛafrɛ K5 ne no adi nkoa ka nsɛm pii na K5 boafu yie papa ɔmo de krataa aba abɔnten National Circles Council no adoko deɛ ɔmo nkɔ afi nhyiamu a ɔmo hyia supporters no ne nsɛm ahodoɔ pii deɛ na abɛsɛ ɔde to dwa
living legend mame na wase na menka sɛ fi sɛ me nuane tɔɛ nɛ pɛ na menkɔ sunuan everyday biaa
oh wow saa
fi sɛ me nuane tɔ nɛ pɛ na menkɔ sunuan
adendra sɛ woba na ɔma sɛ ahia no mafrɛ wo anaasɛ mente ase
ɔwe sɛ mewi wɔ adɛ wɔ sɛ yɛdi abusuafoɔ no adibine no mɔkɔ because ɔtɔ no abusua no bia ni hɔ nti na wɔ sɛ de abusuafoɔ no kɔ nti yɛka sɛ akyɛ obi nso a na wɔ sɛ yɛkɔfa identification ɛm sɛ no adeɛ pɛ de bɛtɔ abɔnte
okay
ade rest nyinaa na ɛkɔ no a mene security for nipa 4 ne ka mama yɛ 5 yɛfa deɛ bɔ ana ɛkɔ sunwan na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo sa akɔhwɛ ɔmo ano asɛm even though Sunday I didn't see ɔmo twɛ no instructor but na aba regional headquarters no wɔ sɛ sa akɔhwɛ ano asɛm deɛ mimi dem yɛmi dem on Monday
okay
tɛ no na me security for nyinaa kɔ kɔhwɛ ɔmo ano asɛm
o ka security a Kotoko security
sure Kojo David Habib Moro
okay
George Adoko na Baba Idi
okay
omo da na ye kono so no nya kan ho
okay
nti adende de fan se esi omo anim nti na wo se do moko
okay
na enura me nwane ewu nyina no benti bi bata enura me su papa police station
oh police station
I'm telling you me su pata ma me hu lady na odi ne ma nyina nimu no the friend of Akosua China no we were sending in to go and identify whether she's the one
okay
na medu na wo cast mo ka che me otwa ntro no me che chambers na me su
otwa ntro police station
sure because asem na o ka fa me nya na o kan
saying bajo enti do kan ne de esi yankasa
mete VVA United VIP ho no onim se ono na omo person me obi bia ono obegina won nche na obehye obufu se bia wo so ko react ya omo se bia ono mo nipa ne kono ma ba wo so
okay
ti me call gate and papa na do gate nta wo have pictures nta mana ba si na wa hu me ho aha
yeah na na oni yeah
because papa no bodyguard ka chem se wo born unhwe bi na won
the bodyguard ne de
the bodyguard ne ayi the odamu no police na wa chi na odamu man be no so one say white
one say white no
ajima
okay okay
wa say wo born unhwe bi
o ka kire o
na wo gro ha won kwani won sem
the okay and crepa be judi de ba manfo ti bi wo ba say oh wa said na say wo keke kan sim bi
me papa nyina ewu
okay
na me meji sa spiritualism no meji dipa the makano em so beti mase
okay
me ntwa nto ntini paso da
zango from ntwa nkondombu
me ntwa nkondombu da aso o ka che me no enti emma
mo ntwa nkondombu pa ne asorefo
timi ko gina student school bus no sorry say be that school bus supporters bus no
okay
am de mensa AAC te omo we nyina na migina we ni nyina na migina bus no me ti sama prosper na teogum doctor ebe wura de ne ka no nte team bus no use ne ka we ro so ma na wura ye kan wa ma na wura na okofa a kire ho no via be good me be prosper e park ne ka no che na ka je kefa be chairman ye ba kro ya ni di tension na ekoso ye ka ya gwese be rested nim sesia nim de be si te be ya yen san kokrom ne ko pe be dwane ni ko ansa na ya dansa
okay
te we ya do nso atra before be mane akom se di mo no azeka mako aye be atwa ba ho
azeka mako
yes in terms say azeka mako yiri ntim de bia be ko sa yira ho bia stretch so bia ho ne didi te sa ba me so mini fufu te bi do na me to nam na ase ehu awose agumi star ni no mintia
de no wo ye no
yes nti yen teams no omo warm ups no kwa yan hu bi ye be do say do be 248 na so mo mean dressing room one the trust ni de nya santo Pooley crowd de na match ni sha so mo nya Pooley stadium ho
I see
si say ye nya won hwe ball bi de chama 1 million times no ka che 1 million times
I see
tata man to kon si wie na ye na again be gina me nche hon mo na
match ne koso
then time no mo be start match no
okay
no hwe be gina me nche ti aso o portrait de no bi kasa no no tutu ne nsa na nsa bo me sunglass no nso madam sire won sa bo me ti hwe the way I will be control nsa no chairman masem nyina ni obi a otu obi me vice chairman no to na frank so ben ya ho kakra o mo to nyina kwase be mate se wo we ye panimu no wanyina gya wadwene ho a wo say mo hu so wanyina gya wadwene ho
girl na kasa
ma me va chama wo say woni nipa na wo kasa sa kye wo so wo ye hwan wo ye Yesu Kristo na so wo ye hwan wo di matem papa but nam see the na ekoso ne threat na ba mtuntum mi hu say no e plot te chama man
one careful
because they were kwase apia kwa yun so mpono o so mpie nkonwuram
kwase apia
yes and this lady okolo gate no also mo VIP no e wo say en ka babara bebe Kotoko VIP no hono VIP no nemo dressing no bebe center line no no do ko VIP o isa wo fa park no so answer wede atena ko dressing no nan to kwa esi wo ya stands one no more than 20 minutes a single policeman po esi wo ye twi police ye twi me pi me sa wonya na twitwa no sa wonya
the okay during the game and after
and before no be at to kwa ni twa wie na on be start game no
on be start no
thank you
okay
na sa na
okay
nto mo twi ni atwe ni mo twi ni atwe enye easy so eventually no you chance at a point na penka bufu pa because mo na penka so no support nte honda ko David mo so no maranfo abro so na make sure say na akwa ba ko no say black star jersey ono o kan bi pa wona yi wa pe nyu penti wona afa che no o ba ti ase no beta ho no ono nim ne nkofo no ujai the ball no cost no be start ball no na get be gita o be sa de no think is be me so so na ko ni mai de o ni menya ba me man so so ti mo tem so do si pe na o si okoye appear one appear bi o where cost register wo tepa one e brafo I mean vice chairman in charge of financial administration appear okoro so ko butu appear see
oba no
yes oba no
you saw it
yes
and appear na kitikiti
no ka say ono ko giant pa
and oba no ko butu
me see ono so bia ho wo fa obi anya hwe kura wo in front of us wo foko papa na kura wo foko team ra no at a point team ra ka say the way the wonya wo foko no wo yanim Manchester team no offer kuna me who am I
ba for ranka
so me catch wo
wow
this is how to tell crab man nyini boro so a fa me dey call na no abeto adwane ni what I say intermediate Abraham fam say wo police ka no living legend na em wo because police machine nti at no point the music police sorry say we dey OP
okay
they ka say wo million se kan no and I was like how first thing me try me hear me no what no want to any you see fam okay e be do na say me nua mo security for ko de video ma bi no mu jano musu mo say pole it means say so have videos do kana pole to no ko stadium ho ansam de to we see
yeah
and according to woman na hu ne na abib mu no lady na sade bo pole team say pole ka so ba fun na police me o yire o me di matem tina o ye kwan bia so be se Ghana this kind be de be wono kwana Ghana e ba na abib so ka chen say wo stadium akwa ye hu ha anti wo be de wa nti ofana bi ba fa
de na sika ne
kuta no se na danta sika ne nkura na e ma se bag bi se ne kon se and thank you na do ko ti asa ade ne share the bag ni mo
okay
sika ne share the bag mi to pini hon na ofana bi ba fa na gen sa ko fa abuo biem to fa abuo bi na mo nyina ni free police so bag no so se bomba prevention fa boli ye dem mo
emmo police ko fa abuo so de be police
second time ti hona bi bu nyina ja e ba no so from ban so na Ghana ye dey enya ho dis kan ko jo David say wa na bi with him police ko jo o me sikan no mu free ja again life front na kwa comment dey so pan won no abi kwa dey so pan won lady no sorry the was sikan no pan won no we din ka so na tadim no painted can see sankere bodo so the different person na tadim to yes can see na so peso pra no na o ja ni mu to mu say the way see breed no mi na ja ye
o ja no
mu ja lady no be so lady ni mu una ma bon this kind there awono to so lady ni kon no atade no lady so atade mu na hu say nchate boys is hide me kai there e ba so na abi so jaye nti program ni so mo fa po lady ni bag gate o mo ni ba baby a ni ewura na mo so me ba se mo se me ho na ni se na se pole crack say kwajo ai ambulance esi ha mo ko bi kudu ho ma ambulance driver ye hu no obaya o hu ni ki denta na me na breed na o tofo yes
Nature say stabbing a well planned well
planned because according to omo so mo pia mo na gari ya na wo ye call then ta na lady no so mpie
okay
nto hwe na ye script for the person mo pole dey e free me ko da ball na e koso nti mo say ko mo sneak ni ye dey edin 24 say be a ye be pona ko ye dey wodi ho nti omo hu say omo ba no lady that na o to gate ni mo but hu so mo ba na obi gate nti na ohia won guy na kasa
okay
a chen say any or identify Pooley ide
a chen no say we ni e kan
say we ni e kan no unu awon so more hostels bi o the hostel any mo no na ga na gina mso ja fa port bi chen no
police for no be chi o mo nyina nkomo ano mu di nyina
fast police for
no nyina no telecos ni di be mo
living legend
nkomo ano mu di nyina before some be stab Pooley ni nyina o be nya san nkomo nyina
dia police for na ye no ho eno na paper mani mo ni su
wow ya da o ma say
command ne ko na mi arrest na o ma ye no na mi see cross mu sa san be ko so enti se o mo ma a chom de e da nko kwa
enti enra lady no who got to the police station?
I got to the police station.
Didn't see you.
In fact,
yeah, also Chankonton Pubi.
Yes, sir. Now was what can't as more catch me, but one can't. And also was you, meme or no, or do no car say. And it was a way to
some Busan's own Nimu.
That only me. So, Mini Habib.
Yeah.
Not Papa way me kind of pa.
On
me. Me kind of pa, but Habib don't day on kind.
Okay.
No, that's what Kaime. Diana is sitting in tomorrow Kaime. No, so or by a stance more. No, because I waiting when Yahana was more than what no 20 me cousin is ever bomb me. No, because Papa Pedu, the madam name is Sabo, the kind, was your no catch me. I
see.
And I mean, baby can't do it. Me said there was a police lady. I see a Liba. Me narrates to me, because I say, who are you when I would do my temple? Now my military crazy.
Oh,
now my many police never know to know.
No, soon.
Yes, I'm kind of saying, me do Janko.
Wow.
Men carrying some do Janko. That's why me catch a lady. I don't know. And I be with a one car with them, they make when I be with them narrative or ball Pooley, letting I could be ball Pooley soon. Say, Pooley album soon. Me one pay more money in time. I know cotton such a bob besom. But one soon. I thought the bobono. That Pooley where I be with narrative, they seeing in now and son of Pooley ever stop Pooley. Narrating actually. At a point, another person, I be exchange was now. See, I didn't say, who's with him? One card is no card, man. One can't do the town. And EP identifies A11.
Okay.
And EP there nearby.
Okay.
And see, living legend, my main far connection. I mean, more Ghana police are paso. I am telling you, say, some because social media, name me, I am who say, as a foreigner, can't be papa, Ghana police, I say, movie, and but I feel who said the mom. Now, Emma, they were after that treaty, Emma.
Oh,
Emma, who say, I send you see a Sunday, you have so much charge a place. No, they did not write any words of condolences to Asante Kotoko. And once of my charge, they will say, even though they are the organizers of, I mean, league na the year one. Yet, let's quote a Becky can simply on open. Me who some the on charging the abonada. Me who some the charging the abono. The chances are no more. And I no more ever full back. I said, I could do food here, and no boss here, and yet, ever can watch him. And until now, it's not no. So, I say, yeah, I know how huge and big Asante Kotoko is, as well as Hearts of Folk. And you have to follow you, so and they are ready to come and join us. You better join hands near my F who say, you can't joke with the two teams.
Yeah. Naro Casim say almost on about Tuesday. Nara, never say.
Yes, that's what I
gathered
from Kotoko Penny back.
I'm
say supporters and you know we say Tuesday.
I feel
a bit of information. Akosua Black Chinese. I say no another lady cano. A man me and a member me no muchi or monrano. Me no ka say no more headquarters, police headquarters. Amudo muko high court. But as you speak, they are on their way to fear pre circuit court no mo de omo
okay
yeah
dem said me am de chi
yes oba ba ko de man hunu but tama wo di matam oba no so be join ni
omo si we na dan fo no
no so be join no faster than a big father than you know Chinese say me ne pepe on the femi kwada me one team me fa sa on the me chan there was another lady but on no there now we from a distance me catch me ti where sa o kan me bonti me make sure me statement on my money din
okay
because man just where the okay but now she was also looking at me
police are chair no so
and there was other guys almost lady in the almost so lady so almost directly tama your police according to one more corner that is lady so
so much naka
in this is okay dog say the need coffee pre circuit court okay
doctor the one you doctor
okay give you pass remand in something e bia go ba so mo do mo remand na fi ehun de beko all right so far no match nipa ben say
and so far no so we can say so much 7
wow.
na say no mama be nipa 2
Okay.
Laka 5 because at no na nipa 4 then to match with and say nipa 5 na there what police cause the asem no ka say na and said na say no one so say chairman from Juara Bisin na minko fie me nai because oh wa na afre na so be man so na kwa nko fie bim
asema IGPD no wadi
and then the crime officer no e ka say obi ntro said ni bi ntro Kojo David anu asem nti omo be fe Kojo mo Kotoko no na say omo no mo di
Kojo David here security for
okay nti said ni sorry em so no mo ko arrest na crime officer ni ba na oni ho ka say charge him Mema mo jwa choko charge him. Uni nipa ni babre charge him. In fact, we say yes.
Who's the police for the
yeah, no so many abro mo yajuma. Enya think don say okona hunu police ni attitude na say ya wonu ko obu na say so de guess what. Me no ka say o ma ye post mortem na wi.
Okay.
Nti ene no abusuafo ye frɛ abusuafo no ma abusuafo no yi nipa e ma na ye den. E ko mu yi o ma na musini e ma ne ko e ko jama ya ye post mortem na ye den. But say the make a post mortem there enya de say report ma be da abontem obi a say. Nti me say e be call the appropriate court say no mo ka say the doctor na ba benefit free Accra we ni oba. And ko mo
after post mortem media here's a better answer.
So,
it is a kind of war.
Any Pooley Sunday no. Said you Friday na Pooley o me ho. Saturday me ba meeting of friends say ma wo hinam so me ba meeting. Na Pooley chama say be traffic ko ma me ntu moto me fa wo. Saturday, just Friday, Saturday me Pooley nya na o me fie. Sunday me mo teta no so mo the car so they wouldn't be by me. The car be fa mo engine filling station o. Me fa me me voucher man na Kombolo.
Yeah.
Kombolo no ko Saturday no ni krom nti one team bus na nyede akọ no be fa emi esa wo to team atwam ko jana nim sei o so my stop no ani mu sei na mo so di break de eba chama ho fe ne chama nie no ya as no man ekuta de bi etu kona chama solo kan ho a chama solo ne bompae but that day the police want the bompae chama solo me bompae me bompae o bompae no sin yankopɔ sa o boy e ma yakoma so de be ma e beda wase amen. And we be answer na nyankopon so ama o anya akoma so de ma osu say me French na me twi de me shada ntene sa na yin esere.
Wow.
Chairman, e ka se e ka e be ka.
SMP but said waka no ye nyina no Ghana police ye mo mabaso. Na no bi kure ka se tintina asem ne mfa me kwa kra ne ba se do si go mo abetuma handle asem.
Media Sajo. Ba bia asem na du no. Me nka se mo mfa kwa na se mo mfa kwa. They peno and who so more than
those who say, oh, yeah, Juma.
From Monday, ne pen a main course.
Okay.
Every day, me coming on some because no more. There, Cosono. Uba me, Fuzi. I a greater Abra for Fuzi secretary. Who's a medical doctor?
My name is Fuzi, a doctor.
No, not Fuzi. That be Fuzi, better the doctor.
Fuzi, only the other with the brand. Oh, no, in the other. The assistant to Koja Ademununku. Okay.
Ademununku, a medical doctor.
Okay.
And see Ademununku, myself, Chairman Nobet, and a Western Regional Chairman, Dachi Hene.
Okay.
Yamanokumi. Once they say also about transfer the course.
Okay.
You want no money to what transfer the course. Yet, Sani Pama Budi. She said, you go up and down, up and down.
All right. Opening so ba. Yene no nin komo kakra. Boss, akwaba.
Sejo.
Na to say
already Adwuma Sejo.
Yene nyango po asepa. Da ho di kakra.
Adongo ni.
Hey. Wow. Security.
Team security. Adongo.
O dey say no be 2 hours.
Adongo ni.
Yes. Wow. No, so they're white.
No, in the video. No.
Debbie. But said when I was white.
Pacho Debbie.
Oh, baby, 5 minutes. Many come walk a cry. And now, man for people say, na security for a can Pooley one. I say, Omujai Pooley Kwa say on running free stadium. Then security can with ya. Role band almost play a mra. Akwana Seka Kuta, no to me now, quite this kind of a war. I don't go into your boy and come back.
So, yo, me da say, some way, I ya can see ana ayara ho.
Yeah.
Sense ye no. Na empo ya tise ne tiya ne yakrampo na saade we see ya. Enim se wa se ne tiya ne ya.
Yeah.
Ba nipa we ye nyina na fro bus na ekoye.
Yeah.
Na say yo, ade ni nyina ekosa ase from the arrival of the bus.
Yeah.
Tama bus no. Ebedru ese honum no omukrom ho so ye ko duru honum na ye baas na we enim na ye team script no car no so adi bus na chi
okay
so ye kodru ho no na ye nyina ye dru ho na baba e bo bus no hon no pepe omumbie gate no ahon mo na
Adongo we una odi ya show ti na
me na me share yi no
okay so hood okay kasa it you yeah
ye dru ho no na baba e bo hon omumbie gate no na ya ankasa no security for no see from your car no e koye e ko bo gate no say ya bo gate no say na boys bi e wo inside ho na mo bi gate no na ka chan so Kotoko team na aba o so mo bi gate na place na yare mo bra inside ahon mo na mo say o be ma bus na aba inside dia just say ya di akire no omo ma ya kwan yare enwura ho na so ya de team security no ya na edi team na chi ba bia team na ko bia ya di akire na anya say ye no ya ko wura ba bia dressing room no wo ya pese ya guide team no enko dressing room ho na team no asi from bus no e call mo dressing room na ya besa ya den apie akwa pay baby atena boy sense da bi hon man na pintin no e baaye omo se omo mpene ya se o ya beko omo se mo mpene ahon man na enyina ya de force na bus no abi omo bie gate no na ewuram na o share video no so a omo boy ba ko no white one or there why MP no border guide no ono no bus na nim se wo bebo bus no ne boy na wa share number 18 no ono so sa obebo gate bus no na me ka say omo pai bus ni ayi glass a ade ya be ye omo no anya omo fe ahon mo be hu say ma ba hon boy ne ye na me call ne che ko piano aka chere say ade na omo ye no omo jai de omo ye no na omo ba kumase no ya nya omo bibia sa ya nya omo bibia sa na ye kan ye na omo nti ase hon ma na omo se ya njai hon ma na enyina ya still na ya wura inside ya wura inside no wie no na omo ma kwa ya gina hon mo na place ni na see from a quad dress room omo quad dress room no wie na ya sa ye den ya sa da echi na ya sa pie ya pie ya na ya ka say chairman say oh said ye kwan no one ntino yanko pe adua na ye den andi ansa na yan sambra ya beba na match no mesase ya pie ya na ye ko pe adua na ye den adi ye ya ni Pooley mu nyina ne chairman solo ya ko pe adua ne diwie na ya sa bae e bedru ye na chairman mo disika ama ya say yanko twa ticket no so no aye 30 cedis but ya twa ticket no 50 cedis omo twro awo ticket no so 30 cedis
emra no sa donko abo as a breaking news for eba ma ayi kakra na o kan omo a penifo ka se munya Pooley kwan na said the horse ya no emwa ntimo nkoja Pooley kwan no free said the one
yeah yes at that time no na pitchen no aye wo ayi VIP honmo VIP honmo na o ma di kan attack de minute Pooley dada say ya no yenkwa eni ensam
okay
na mempa menkwa men sore pie free pitch no so omo di kan be holy me ebo me ade afia bi ade a woman fi say
okay omo yes
yes
omo abu
say omo supporters ni na omo yes no omo bobo amesa na omo Kojo David ya boys ne bi security guys no omo no ba ye ka kire say Adongo omo ka say wo na obepie na asumdue be bade a dem ma memfa wo nye den empie na me say okay ye pie no na omo still na omo dim yechi na omo borome
wow
na omo borome so ye ko dru gate na no sejo ye dru gate na nyankopon we na hata so no ono na boa me ka nya sa nipa na obetu gate no ono no pie gate no ntem ka boy na wakura dade no see no ka wade dade no ewo me atale gate
no wow
na luckily enough our yes and nipa na watu gate no ntem na me so ma pie dada me pie ya na me ko wa bonte no ho me wo hon ma na me gina hon na me hweb match no wo outside be bia ambulance no wo case ni na see na Pooley what top from we no na omo de Pooley be du na Pooley da ho kojo frem say Adongo oma wa Pooley se kan na me beduru ho me duru ye pe na me hu se Pooley da ho ne moja ni nyina na me de duster ade say try say me kata be bia moja no ye de e ba no ahon me tia from her I had Pooley da be bia wote no na ambulance fo no ye de almost
ndomu hu ye
me tia mo frɛ mo say jo me frɛ mo say ambulance boye na nipa o ma obi wu Pooley o ma wona sika me frɛ sa ambulance obi ani ho a wa ba ye nkyɛn ambulance driver is nowhere to be found nobody obi ani ho obi am ba ye nkyɛn tell say Pooley wi ye ahon ma na ambulance for no pie ayi o mo structure from the ambulance omo de buy
Satan na wawie
na Pooley wawie but according to the Echo Hospital police station I na omo say mayanka say wawie only doctor alone can say that wawie
okay
but you know I know na make kire me tro wo statement say according to me Pooley wa ye den wawie wo ho but doctors in there I know they mean to make am matter but me witness na they me hu ye no na meka
okay
so Pooley na wawie omo ba ye no say omo be fa na make kire me sorry gina ho na make kire say they mo pe no Simon Saka Monsaka ye frame that momba a hon man a border guide now what no say na me won a hon man a border guide no e baye e twon ho sa baye
ba for bodyguard
yes what twon ho baye na maka say wo na wo ye nipa wo start ade ni nyina wo ka kire me ni Pooley say yan hwe match no na yan fa yan kwa ansan kɔ Kumasi biom na me yan hwe match na maka say wo say yan hwe match no dem studio no de ababu agu because my tueska ya baye no yan contact wo say yan hwe match no a hon man na me hu say wo no na yes ade na me sɔre me dina chi na wa jone sa ko wura yi studio inside na me dina chi ana ko tehwe na me peja akonyo se nyankopon na yadom
okay
na police fo na wo hono na mo dumirika ba mo hono maka obeso akonyo se Adongo enye sa ja ya hu de esiye enbono ka nya sa dia
police fo na ka tell
yes
okay
Sergio ka nya sa dia ka by this time ebia me so no ebia mo bet maka say makun obi because of the way now because the way me nyone da ho eye no na we sa ba eye no ho te se de wanim bi asam no bi no anu na amam so eye sa so asam no nyina ka se ka se ka ade be che because they also tam no so an ntino
yes tam no so abra kra pa ho kra I wish I can bet me assign na e friend won so ka ho identification no
me ka ho
uhu omo omo yes sa nyina
oba no ye hu ye and omo a omo de omo ba ye no so omo ka ho
okay
because omo na esase bibia be se kan na nipa na wade wo ye no wo ye nipa baako but ade na information nyina na de e course nyina omo a mo fa omo no omo so so ka ho
do this kan wo no hu no
ono no say no me say omo di kan ma me pie
okay
e ko jina
so ensure say mu nyina no
e be yesa so omo ma me pie so omo wo na se kan na kojo e dimrika e ba mo ho be ka say say na sa time na abib mo e chase na wo waten awura no
Oko ba ye bechi no Adongo be da sepa ye be da se omo hu ye no okay
na according to Kojo David na ogina no so mo wo wi asema lady ni kan say adwuma na si
say lady no o aka say adwuma na si oba no a se kan no o man no omo wo no o say adwuma na si
mo ka tell police phone
oh yes in our statement we wrote
okay so jo asam bia ni ho a me ye betena han na ye twantro say sa nipa no ye nim no aye bo na ye call say ekobo so me nim no nipa no ye mebusie ni se mepe ade na be ba twantro to nipa no say wa ye si abra wa anya sa
Hebede masifa mrena so ya fasima be ensia kra chairman ye da sepa for coming na nyamenshira o dia wudi asemiati almost every day
Adam for you so be here wala oko ku free mu no Nicholas Boache okay ne baby ni go start ball match Adam for ko nya
yes
a channel na yi
okay
on passetia mansa so
okay
na match after regional meeting
breaking news for na bi yin ya for more times but times we want to be change if you say I don't go that sepa for coming na they will be as you say frame view na sunya ko na ba da nyasam keto akra o monkafra ofakofia pia uram see breaking news or the braye inti ibetwa so ha na yasan transibium yedamu nyina se ibusane mu ehia bium message mo for my friends kofia pia na nyakwa bronoma omo awo ni sie no mo ho ne ade inti na je time no the by na short nti na ese fa kakra bi ho yes
1 minute bi abetua
yeah any problem see atuaka
7 minutes no befa obetua
and na na permit say kofi ni ko hu tini na 3000 assembly just ni abre kofi udi sasa no de anyone here abanu adura wo se SIC perimu no na sika o jini nyoma e wo ho no Jacob